Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A good Tuesday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. We're live on TuneIn, iHeartRadio, EdmontonSportsTalk.com, on YouTube, or also you can get us wherever you get your podcast. You could also get your podcast or on all those platforms, The Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. Reid Wilkins of said show with us today, and Jasmine to do with us here.
Good morning.
On the show.
Yes.
Reid, thank you for coming. Thanks for making the drive in. We really
Do I
appreciate
look like just a floating head because my shirt is so black?
We look very dark on the screen.
Yeah, we're
right
all
now
wearing
today.
black today.
Yeah, but it like the camera's a little too far away.
You have white stripes at least
to
Yep,
separate.
You're like you're a 7 Nation army.
I see what you did there.
Oh, yeah.
Because 7 Nation Army was done by the White Stripes. And
Yeah.
look at that.
Elephant. That's a great album.
That's a Reid
It's the
joke.
only album that I know.
Oh, there we go. No, we're still pretty good. I thought maybe like our camera looked really dark and stuff. Hey, Big Uke in the nasty chat. The other people in the nasty chat too.
Big Uke's
but he's
in
going,
Vegas,
hello.
isn't
Well,
he?
that's what I was
Or he's
listening to you
going to
guys
Vegas.
yesterday, and he
Is he
said
going?
he was going to Vegas or something. So,
Like today?
hi, Big Uke. If you're in Vegas, or maybe he's at the airport waiting to go.
He is a molten mound of magma of a man, the Big Uke. I love the Big Uke.
He's
he
good
is.
with
Very
limericks.
talented limerick writer. Yeah, really good.
Atif,
He
not so
emails
much.
you.
Atif just
struggled
wrote
with it
a
yesterday.
poem, but it wasn't a limerick. A limerick is a very specific type of poem. The first 2 lines, I don't know how many syllables it's supposed to be, but they're longer and they rhyme. The third and fourth lines are short and they rhyme. And then the 5th line is a longer line that rhymes with the first 2 lines. So it's A-A-B-B-A, but not ABBA. It's not, that's not looking for an SOS or, gimme a man after midnight, or you're not taking a chance or being a super trooper or anything like that.
Mamma Mia.
Or Mamma Mia, yeah.
Jason Strudwick is a big ABBA fan.
Strud's also apparently, according to the listeners of the Reid Wilkins Show, very sexy.
Jason Strudwick's very sexy.
When we did the sexiest, our off-topic topic of the sexiest Edmonton male athlete of all time, he was in the top 4, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know, because we talked about it in the office before we went on.
Yeah, I
before
was
you went on
getting
there.
suggestions.
What was then top 4 besides Jason
Was
Strudwick?
Saray had the most.
Okay.
Agreed.
Clefbaum,
Yeah.
Struds, there was one other person that got a lot of mentions, and I can't remember who it was now.
I would Surrey and Clef. I forgot about Clefbaum because Surrey was thrown around a lot in the office.
Yeah, and he was in that photograph, the ESPN body
Where he
issue
was naked.
photograph
that's right.
with Moreau. He was the one sitting in the middle with just the helmet in front of his sensitive male area. Yes,
Just like you're going to do with
Strategically
Lego
placed.
soon.
Just like I'm going to do with big Lego pieces. Yeah. Well, they probably don't even really need to be that big, quite
You just
frankly.
build them. You just build them.
I
all,
just
you
build them as
whatever
big
you
as they need
And then
to be.
there you go. Well, you want them bigger.
My dad and I did build a somewhat spherical piece last night.
Are they harder spherical pieces in Lego?
So it was interesting how it was built because it was a bunch of flat pieces and then some angled pieces on each side to give it a bit of an appearance of being rounded.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the boulder from the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's what we built. The boulder that rolls down, and then you actually put it on a lever, and it comes down a short little ramp. I'll take video of the whole thing when it's done.
We should because the hangout you could do like whatever. We should build like a Lego one day during the hangout.
Yeah.
Or like do a puzzle.
Yeah.
Because you could have a conversation while you're building
I
a puzzle
agree.
or doing Lego.
That's a good idea.
Puzzles it's pretty intense though, because
get a
Lego you
more
have to
simple
follow directions in a book, right? You have to.
Well,
I'm
if you want to do what they tell you to do,
Well,
Reid.
if you're building the thing that you bought,
you want to,
yes.
If
If
you
it was-
want to, buy into big money Lego.
If it was my father and I working on a Lego piece, we would have killed each other. So that's really nice
Really?
of you. Yeah.
How come?
That's like building IKEA furniture. Be like,
I don't mind IKEA furniture.
I can't
Well, of course.
stand it.
I don't mind, because I go into
Okay,
it knowing
Vesnar.
I go into it knowing that it's not exactly going to always work perfectly, and there's a good chance that I'm just going to take it apart and return it because it didn't work. But but that's like maybe
And the
like a quarter of the
return
time.
process. Oh,
Simple.
dear.
Why last time I did it was very
Just
easy.
always so busy. Then if you put the screw in too much and then the wood gets damaged and then it's all loose, then you got to put a Kleenex underneath.
Hey, you return it.
Kleenex
You return
underneath.
I'm assuming a
it's all
folded up
wobbly.
Kleenex.
But one Kleenex isn't going to change the height of the.
Well, whatever, a coaster.
Or you
I
put
don't
like
know.
a wad of Kleenexes underneath your furniture?
TaskRabbit.
TaskRabbit.
What's a
I haven't tried it,
TaskRabbit?
but my friends have.
I don't know what TaskRabbit is.
When you hire someone that's like in the hood, it's like an
the
Uber.
hood.
in the
In the
neighborhood.
hood?
In the hood, but in your neighborhood.
Only in the hood you could do this.
No, it's like you hire somebody to come like build your stuff or put your TV up or whatever.
Like a handyman.
Yeah, and then it's like it's like a
handy
skip the
person.
dishes for handy people.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's called TaskRabbit. It's an app.
It's an app.
So if you don't want to do something or don't know how to do something.
Yeah, you hire someone to come over and do it.
It's a full company.
Oh, okay.
It's from Edmonton.
I'd never heard of this.
Or something. Choose a tasker by price, skills, and reviews. Schedule a tasker as early as today. Chat, pay, tip, and review all in one place.
So it could be even if what if you just needed some things carried around your house that
Well-
were too heavy for you to carry?
Yeah, I
So
think
what
that
they're
would
showing
apply.
here
Like that.
is
Yeah.
furniture assembly, hanging pictures, cabinet installations, furniture disassembly, painting, unpacking, hanging curtains and installing blinds. IKEA furniture assembly is its own category. Home repairs,
Wow.
house cleaning, home decorating, heavy lifting, TV mounting, plumbing, junk removal, electrical help. How long does this go?
Wow, I didn't know they
Room
had that.
I
measuring,
didn't know about all
ceiling
that.
fan installation, although they spent ceiling wrong, yard work, help moving, shelf mounting, concrete and brick painting. Wouldn't that just be painting? Furniture removal, wallpapering, outdoor painting. Again, that should just be painting.
So you say what you
Packing
want and they
services,
match you
moving
with-
out cleaning, tree trimming, flooring and tiling. Honestly, will this end? General
That's
mounting,
unreal.
window repair, ceiling and
interesting.
caulking,
Right?
door repair, personal assistant, hedge trimming, drywall repair, gardening, handyman, errand running service, blinds. You already did blinds. Okay, I'm giving up now. Oh, there's a lot more. Okay, I
Have you
to stop
used
here.
TaskRabbit?
I have not, but my friend has.
Oh, they'll do Christmas tree decorating. You don't have to decorate your own Christmas tree.
You can talk about Christmas today too.
I can.
We can.
Well, you're giving me the approval as the
No.
host of the show
You know
when I
what?
can or can't.
I don't
talk.
know. It's just like I don't know. I think I've just turned into more of a grinchy person in the past few years where I'm just like not excited to put my tree up.
Well,
That's 'cause
don't
you're
put it up.
That's because you're too focused on U.S. Thanksgiving. You just can't wait for the football over this
Maybe
weekend.
you know what? Maybe I have to wait till after Thursday. That could be a good point. Usually I'm like a December person. I think Dusty said he is too. It's just like maybe it's just too thrown in your face, and I'm just kind of like it's giving me the ick a bit.
Well, that's okay, Jasmine.
Thank you for validating
Thank
that.
you for sharing.
Do you put up Christmas decor?
Yes, but I haven't yet. I have a tree that it's, I don't know how high it is. It's not very big, a couple feet maybe 2.5. And it is been decorated the same for several years. The decorations went on a few years ago, and then I put it carefully in a bag when I put it away. And then it just gets brought out and plugged in, and it's ready to go. So I don't have to decorate it every year.
That's called being efficient. I would say.
Thank you.
Yeah, all these new trees have those built-in LED lights and stuff. It's pretty nice.
Oh, really? And then I'll put up, well, if I get around to it, and if it warms up a bit, I put up a small selection of lights outside. I have a string of lights with Yoda dressed as Santa Claus.
Nerd. Just kidding.
Thank you. And some other lights that I got last year for my balcony.
Oh, you decorate outside too a little bit.
Yes, a little bit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I appreciate the outdoor lights and stuff.
I got to go buy stuff for the office, for the studios.
You didn't jack the tree from TSN?
We had a very small tree. It's
Okay.
out. Did you not see it coming in?
Oh, maybe I did. I think I put
Probably
my-
not. It's very small.
Yeah.
It's just on the ledge here.
I think I did. See.
That Eric brought to 1260, and that's our Christmas tree here.
Oh, nice.
But we need to actually put some stuff in, like we did for
Like
Halloween.
garland.
Yeah, we'll see what I can find. I'll just go to the Dollar Tree.
I'll try to find some stuff too. And we'll make some Christmas cheer. I don't know.
Yeah, we should cheer it up a little bit.
Yeah, cheer it up. It's
Christmas cheer it yet?
It's a month away yesterday. We're now within a
Is it
month
the
of
26th
Christmas.
today?
It is
Oh, yeah, it
26
is.
already.
Yeah, but after American Thanksgiving is when everything's down. Got it. That's a good point. We gotta
Like-
wait.
It kicks it off for you.
Yeah, it kicks it off.
I've been listening to a little bit of Christmas music already. What?
Nothing. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
We
Guilting me for anything I like over
We
here.
should be one of those stations that just plays Christmas music for a month. We just shut down.
We should
Just play Christmas music.
we'll find free Christmas music and just play it the whole time. We'll sit. No, we'll be in the studio, and we'll just sit there. The Reid Wilkins show will be back after this,
just
and
play
then just throw a bunch of
Christmas
clips.
songs. Yeah.
I think it's like also when you go on like, for example, if you go on Instagram and like it's just the same damn song on everybody's story, and it's just like, yo, choose another song, man. Just put some effort into it. If you're gonna post it, put some effort into your post.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those songs get the clicks.
White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Isn't that still the most
Boom.
popular Christmas song of all time? That
I'd have
particular
to be.
recording?
It's really good.
I think it might
Bing
be.
Crosby's amazing.
I think that's the only song I would know.
Nat King Cole is also one I'm a big fan of.
What if we should do top three, Reid's top three Christmas carols today?
Oh, that'd be tight. That'd be tough. For me to break it
There's
down
the
to
song.
three.
I used to always joke about this on Inside Sports at Christmas time. So does everyone remember the AC/DC album, The Razor's Edge?
Yes.
I do
Featuring
not.
Like 95 or something like that?
No, it was like 90, I think. What
Was it that
What was
early?
the big song off there? The big single that got it launched? Give you a hint, it's played at every sporting event in the world.
AC/DC.
Is that one? It's not
Thunderstruck's off
It's
that.
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck
off that one.
is
It's not
off that.
earlier. It's not like Back in Black.
And Money Talks
Interesting.
is off that. And Shoot to Thrill is off that, which then became even bigger. Or no, Shoot to Thrill off that one? No, Fire Your Guns off that one. Shoot to Thrill is off Back in Black. But anyway, but that song is that album, The Razor's Edge, a deeper cut is called Mistress for Christmas.
Yes, I've heard that one.
So Kellen Kennedy and I used to joke that was our favorite Christmas carol. AC/DC's Mistress for Christmas. It's not actually our favorite Christmas
Oh,
carol.
it's
It's-
fine.
it's your top
No
three. It's in
judgment
the top
here.
three.
Yeah, it's top. Yeah, it's like third or fourth. But it's just like classic AC/DC. That's right, a Christmas song.
That was in Razor's Edge.
That's on Razor. I wonder if I could remember the track listing for Razor. I couldn't. I wonder how many songs off Razor's Edge I can remember. There's 12, right?
I'm going to try to pull it up here. There we go. Studio album. Wikipedia.
All right. I
Okay.
could probably get, so,
track listing.
okay,
There are 12.
Okay, so I won't know the order. Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Are You Ready? That's track 7.
Yeah. Yep. Nailed that part.
Fire Your Guns is
Yep.
track 2. Money Talks is track 3.
Yeah.
Mistress for Christmas is
It's track
later
5.
on the album.
It's track 5.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on side 1.
Let's Make It.
Yep.
How many songs am I at? 6 or 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6.
Goodbye and Good Riddance to Bad Luck.
Yep.
There's The Razor's Edge is a song.
Yep. So I think you may be only missing 1 on side 1.
I've done pretty well. I've got 7 songs off the album.
I think maybe 8.
For something I probably haven't listened to front to back in 25 years, that's not bad.
Are you done?
I wish I could remember more. Now I feel like I'm.
The Nasties are chiming in on some songs. I have no idea.
Okay.
Well, then don't tell. I
Don't
wanna
tell me.
wait to
Yeah,
see
give me
until-
Give me a hint on something.
Oh, you want a hint?
I mean, they're all usually about male-female relations
Well, there's one with heart in it.
or drinking a lot.
There's one that has heart in the
All
song.
songs like that.
There's a song with heart in it.
Like the word has heart. One of the words is heart. Trying to see if that maybe.
No.
Okay. Rock Your Heart Out.
Oh yeah, Rock Your.
So side 1,
that's right.
you've now accomplished all of side 1. Thunderstruck, Fire Your Guns, Money Talks, Razor Says, Mistress for Christmas. It's on side 1.
I thought that was on side 2.
And
Wow.
Rock Your Heart Out. So that's all of side 1.
Then side 2 starts with Are You Ready,
Yes.
which is a great track.
You've got, I think you're missing 3.
Great, because Are You Ready? Let's Make It.
No, there's 2 in between.
No,
Are
but
You
Let's
Ready? and
Make It's on side 2
Yeah.
of the tape.
And then
That's what I'm
Goodbye,
going-
Good Riddance to Bad
Luck.
So there's the 3. I don't know if you said any of the other 3.
No, I haven't.
Well,
I don't know if I remember them. No, I can't. It'll
Got
take
You
me.
by the Balls.
Oh,
Did you
yes,
mention that one?
classic. They have to have a song with balls in the title.
Shot of Love.
Right.
And If You Dare.
That's kind of a fun one. That was the last song, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How well did this do?
I think it did pretty well.
I'm just trying.
Because Thunderstruck was huge.
That's a major one. 6-time platinum in the U.S.
Yeah, that's a good album.
In Canada, 5-time platinum. Take that, America. Gold in the UK, that's it. The UK, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm a big AC/DC guy.
UK's different.
They just don't know sometimes.
Leopard didn't catch on in the UK till after they were big in Canada and the States, and they're from the UK.
Its peak position on the
Sorry, Jasmine.
in the UK rock and metal album charts was 12. In overall UK albums, it was only 4. US Billboard, it was number 2. Canada top album CDs, its peak position was 1.
Did people know? Are they putting songs in the nasty
Yeah, I
check?
feel everybody loves this conversation. Everybody's just like, I look bored. I'm not bored. I'm very interested in this rock and roll conversation.
Duck Dad wants to do another AC/DC album.
I could probably do Back in Black,
Well, now you have to.
and then that would be all because I don't know them well enough. Back in Black is
It's got 10.
Hell's Bells, Shoot to Thrill, Giving the Dog a Bone. Then the one that sounds exactly like that.
You can say that about an AC/DC song. Like, I love AC/DC, but you can just be like,
back
the song that sounds the same.
Back in Black. I know I'm out of order now. You Shook Me All Night Long. Let Me Put My Love Into You, which is the closest thing they'll ever come to a love song. Oh, I can't quite remember all this one. There's another one about getting out of jail in this one, too. They usually write a song about someone recently out of jail.
So you've done really well. Hell's Bells, Shoot to Thrill, What Do You Do For Me, Money Honey.
Oh, yeah, what do you do for
Giving
money,
the
honey?
Dog a Bone, Let Me Put My Love Into You.
Oh, and Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution.
that
That's the
one's
last
in there.
track.
Back in Black, You Shook Me All Night Long, Have a Drink on Me, Shake a Leg.
Have a Drink on Me and Shake a Leg.
And that's the first album post.
That's the
Bon
first one.
Scott.
Yeah, that's the first one with Johnson as the lead singer, and that is produced by the hit maker, Mutt Lange.
I don't know Mutt Lange.
Don't look at
Oh
me.
my God. Right now,
I'm
the
over-
nasties who know me are like, Reid's going to have a seizure. No. Matt just said that.
Because that's what people say and it's not true. I'm guessing that.
No, Mutt Lange did produce that album.
Okay.
Did you seriously just say you don't know who John Robert Mutt Lange is?
I just said Mutt Lange.
You don't know who Mutt Lange is. Jasmine, help us out.
I was just going to say that Kendrick Lamar released a new album, if anybody heard that one.
He's a South American
He
record
is the
producer,
hit
mainly known
maker.
for his work in rock music, as well as his previous
All right.
marriage to Canadian singer Shania Twain.
Right. So, and he produced some Leopard albums and Shania and the
They
Cars.
have, AC/DC,
Almost-
Def Leppard, the Michael Stanley Band, Boomtown Rats, Foreigner, Michael
on and
Bolton,
on it
Heart,
goes.
The Cars, Bryan Adams, Huey Lewis and the News, Billy Ocean, Celine Dion, Britney Spears, Maroon 5, Lady Gaga, Now United, Nickelback, and
Yeah, any popular song between about the late 70s and the mid 90s or late 90s, it's probably involves either Mutt Lange or Diane Warren or Desmond Child as a writer or producer.
I honestly didn't know that one.
I'm sorry, now I'm really getting into the weeds a little bit. But Mutt Lange produced Hysteria by Def Leppard. He produced Shania Twain's big albums. He produced Waking Up the Neighbors
Wow, it's
by
when you're married to Shania
Bryan
Twain.
Adams. He
Better
produced
produce him.
Back in Black by AC/DC. He is the hit maker. He's got the magic touch.
I know Rick Rubin.
Okay,
That's the one I know.
fair enough.
I've got something in the nasty chat that's going to steer this conversation a different way
Go for it.
because it's going to annoy Reid.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm not
Let's
even
do
looking.
it.
I'm not even looking on my phone. What does
It's
it say?
from the commish, Quinn Phillips.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, I slid into a playoff spot in my fantasy football league. After starting the season 0-8, we got 2 wins a week with league median. I'm now 13-11. Humble brag, LOL.
See?
Reid, how much do you...
No one cares.
Wow.
All right, here's the thing, everybody. Here's the thing. To you, your fantasy football team is the most interesting thing in the world. To everybody else, your fantasy football team is the least interesting thing in the world. Maybe you can tell me your record. That's it.
Well,
stop.
Rip
after
City
that.
said, nice, peaking at the right time of the season, Commissioner Quinn. So Rip City liked what she had to say. He cares.
Rip City's a very polite individual, and Quinn, is she tuning in right now?
Yeah, well, yeah,
This-
I think so.
this wave
or
is
she just
specific-
jumped into the nasty
This
chat
wave
to
is
say that she wasn't
specifically-
listening.
Quick flex
Quinn, I'm
note,
specifically waving to you Let's hang out sometime.
Well, the camera's there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, at this monitor.
All right, here's the thing. You want to talk briefly about your fantasy football team? Fine. Make it very, very brief.
We got two
What's your
sentences
record?
in.
What's your record?
Okay, so Maddie and I were chatting quickly. We literally just started talking about it. We started talking about the game yesterday. And I was just like, oh, I have Herbert. Oh, I was playing against Derrick Henry. Like, literally, that's it. And then Reid lost it.
No, I didn't lose it. I said that's enough.
There's a hole in the wall that wants to disagree with that. No, just kidding. I said there's a hole in the wall that wants to disagree with that.
Yeah. He lectured us and told us that nobody cares about your fantasy football.
But then when we said Dusty talks about it, and he was all cool with that one,
That's
and
okay.
then it's the boss speaks. Boss speaks, and it's all okay, but everyone else speaks. Before you go there, Quinn does say in full caps, Reid, you care about my team.
I care about Quinn's happiness in general. Let me put it that way. Now, allow me to expound on what you just said, Jasmine.
Okay.
Dustin Nielsen has a story about getting jobbed in a fantasy football draft, which is a story beyond how his team or players on his team did. Here is specifically what I find unnecessary. If you want to come in and say, "Hey, I'm having a great year in fantasy football. I'm 9-2," I'd be like, "Oh, great. Who's your best player?" And if you wanted to say, Mahomes or Josh Allen, okay, cool, great. The stuff that I find that makes people's eyes glaze over is the human being that comes into work. Yeah, I was down 10.4 points, and then I needed Keyshawn Johnson to get a reception, but then he had that drop, and then he had that other pass overturned by holding, so I didn't think I was going to win, but then I flipped over to the Washington game, and Art Monk got a 60-yarder with no time left in this first half, and so then I was only 4 points behind, but then the guy on the other team had Jerry Rice, and Rice had 2 receptions for 80 yards, and then I thought I was going to lose, and then my kicker put one in off the shut up. Nobody cares about all those crazy details. That's unless something really incredible happens. That's what happens in fantasy football. People get stats and yards and points. Okay,
so
I don't need the dot matrix printing out the whole progression of your day.
I lost by 2 points. I was trying to vent about it, and Maddie had his 2 cents. But that's not a story?
No, that's not a story. Just say, hey, I lost by 2 points. Done. Sorry, Jasmine.
No, it's okay.
Dusty did the story at the start of the year, but then he's only updated. There's no update on the Spike League.
It was an interesting story within itself. But he keeps
talking about his record. So you okay with him constantly talking about his record?
Just the record.
Okay.
Jay and I might briefly do that on our show. We might say, oh, hey, I won, I'm 8-4. Oh, I lost, I'm 5-6. I'm going to okay, the quick little update, but I don't need the full play-by-play of how every player on your team did and how you would have won if the guy would have had a 300-yard receiving game, but he only had 30. That's everybody's fantasy league in the entire world.
Maddie pulled out the laptop.
If something interesting happened, if something actually interesting or unique happened that caused you to win or lose, I might listen.
So a squirrel comes in and impacts a field goal kick, and that cost me. You want to hear about that?
That would be interesting, yes. Yeah. But even then, I might tune it out after 20 seconds. Just tell me what happened. Okay. Because really, it's your thing. And everybody does it.
But people just.
So what makes yours so special?
Well, they're just looking for help or sympathy. Sometimes you just need to talk things through to get over.
Fair enough. The closer the friend.
Jasmine had a big loss.
Right.
Yes.
She had a crushing loss yesterday.
2 points.
So the closer I was to the person, the more willing I might be willing to listen. So then it's
so Jasmine just needs to let that out because she's got to prepare for next week.
That's right.
And she did let it out. I didn't tell her not to let it out.
Reid, you didn't tell us to knock it off.
And then Quinn coming into the nastier chat, and she's just telling us. And immediately Quinn, no one cares.
Well,
she's very excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Quinn.
Speaking of.
For those about to rock, we salute Quinn.
You now want to hear about my fantasy team here?
I'm going to step out for a second.
We can talk about the game yesterday, though.
I'll talk about the game yesterday.
Yeah, since, Maddie's Ravens pulled a win.
Yeah, Jay texted me when they were down 10-0. Going, how confident are you? Because then he sprinkled a little money on that, and he walked away with a little bit of a win. because the the value dropped on them a little bit.
So
I'm never worried against the Chargers.
yeah,
I'm always I'm a very worried Ravens fan most of the time, but the Chargers, I'm never worried. John's better than Jim.
So was it you or was it just me thinking this? He won 3 times against his brother, correct?
That was their third meeting.
And he's the
I think,
younger
yeah,
brother, right?
I thought John
No, the
was
Ravens
older.
guy is the older brother.
Yeah, John's older than Jim.
He's 3-0 against
So the
him.
older brother.
But the most important was number 2 because it was at the Super Bowl.
True that. So one of our nasties, Ashley, shout out girl, she flew to LA to watch because she's a huge Ravens fan.
Yeah, she was at the Estes. She came up to the
That's
Estes.
correct. She was at the Estes. That's why she's my homie now. So anyways, I saw on her story, it was amazing. There was like a million Ravens fans in LA. And I'm not sure if you guys could hear when we were watching the game yesterday, but when Herbert had the ball, he could hardly hear. Like, that's how many Ravens fans were there, and that's how loud it was.
The Chargers more than the Rams. They're like the Coyotes of the NFL, where it's the teams plan to go there to go watch their team.
Yeah.
because they will take over the stadium.
It's like a 5-hour flight from Baltimore, too. So those fans were loyal, and an excuse to see.
They also get to leave Baltimore.
Yeah.
Like,
What if The Wire had never been made? Then people might think Baltimore is nice.
I love The Wire.
That's a great show.
Dusty doesn't think so.
He
He thinks it's okay. He thinks it's fine.
Okay.
He doesn't think it's one of the greatest shows ever. He's through 9 episodes.
So I'm kind of in the same boat as
pretty good.
Dusty. I have to re-watch it again because it was just such a slow burn. I couldn't.
How far did you get into it?
I only got like 6 episodes in.
Yeah, so you're past where it's supposed to, like, I always tell people like 4 episodes. Once you get past that, then it gets
Yeah, I
going a
guess
little
if
bit
you
more.
don't like it, that's cool.
No, I do like it. I'm gonna watch. I promise. Because everybody's like on my case about it. And I'm not saying it's a bad show, but I understand the slow burn aspect of it. And it's like back in the day. That's what.
Yeah,
how it was.
but if you're that far into it and it's not clicking for you, then I would say it's probably not going to.
And that's what I was saying to Dusty yesterday too. Like, he's like, he says it's good, like he likes it, but he doesn't see it as like the greatest show.
I
ever.
think it's one
And
of
you
the
have to
greatest
pay
shows I've ever
attention.
watched.
And I was just like,
You have
well,
to,
if
pay
you don't
attention.
think it by now, you're not gonna.
Oh yeah,
think
because
it
there's
later.
30 characters you got to follow.
That's right. And that's the thing.
It's just so well done. Like,
So it's a novel on film.
and for the most part, I want to say like largely, it's realistic. Hamsterdam, no.
I don't even remember him.
No, where they legalized drugs within.
Oh, Hamsterdam.
Hamsterdam.
Yes.
That's not going to happen without people finding out and stuff. And,
Right.
And the whole media story of this is the Strangler and the
Season
fake
5 is
serial
the
killer.
worst season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just wasn't good. But beyond that, like what happens in the school system, what happens in the police department.
Yeah, and then
the
every
incompetence
character-
of it all. Like, it's like, yeah, this is
And every
legit.
character is not morally. They're not all morally gray. I mean, there are some people who try harder, but even the people who are trying to be good sometimes have to compromise or do things they're unwilling to do to try to get
Something comes in the way, and then
Right.
they have to switch what they're doing and change their focuses.
Yeah.
It's an amazing show.
And it launched Idris Elba,
It launched to quite a few.
Stringer
people,
Bell,
a little
right?
bit. Yep.
Yeah, he was great in that.
Well,
So now I can't say things. I don't want to spoil.
Oh, I'm
Dusty's
spoiling
yeah,
it for
don't
Jasmine.
spoil it for me
Thanks.
because once I'm done Cobra Kai, I'll watch it.
Yeah, somebody told me to watch Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai's new season's good. I like it.
I don't think I've ever
It's
watched it.
entertaining.
What is Cobra Kai?
Lots of
It's the
fighting.
Karate Kid with they're all adults.
You haven't watched Cobra Kai at all?
No, I haven't watched Karate Kid. I don't think either.
Oh, Karate Kid. Come on. Now, this is classics. This is where you should
Cobra
go
Kai.
at Maddie for.
6
Come on.
seasons of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
There's a lot to go at me for. You don't add more to his list.
But there.
He's already mad at me about ChatGPT.
Who?
You.
I'm not mad at you about it.
Well, I got you hooked on it.
I haven't gone on it for a couple days.
Have you canceled it?
No.
Okay.
I got to cancel. Well, you don't get your partial money back.
No,
I
but you
paid
still
for
get
a
the month.
Yeah.
Usually you still get the month. It just won't renew into the next month.
Yeah, ChatGPT somewhat disappointing for making schedules.
Reid was trying to build schedules with ChatGPT.
Which I
Yeah,
figured out
CFL
that it was
schedule
schedule one.
And it didn't work.
I
Yeah,
heard
CFL.
ChatGPT
that.
was awful. It was terrible. It didn't know what it was doing.
No, it's
Good.
not good.
I wanted to not do something for once because everybody's spoiled and uses it. So I'm not getting in the habit of it.
Well, I'd never used it before this. Well, I think I tried it for poems and stuff. They wrote a good poem about Gager.
Yeah.
A really good poem about Gager.
I wrote a good letter to HR about me.
About you, yes. Well, your persnickety nature.
You should. Did you add persnickety in your
Yes,
question?
I said I
That's
would like a
funny.
letter of complaint about my colleague Matthew, who is persnickety, condescending, and a know-it-all. And then it detailed this
Did
letter.
you save the letter?
I emailed it to you.
Did you email? I don't remember. You sent me the Canada Cup schedule, and you sent me your.
Right. 'Cause I put in to make a Canada Cup schedule.
You also sent me my wrestling schedule. I'm in a boxing fights against. I'm in over 2 years trying to build my way up against to the climate.
fighting around the world.
Yeah, I'm going to fight
barnstorming
Muhammad
tour.
Ali and Mike Tyson. So I got my 2-year schedule. I don't know if you ever sent me the letter. Maybe you actually sent that to HR Daddy.
I must have it somewhere.
That's why I have a meeting with HR Daddy later today.
I'll have to find it. I don't see it in my email, but I'll have it somewhere. It's a pretty good letter. I'll send it to you as well.
Please. I'd like to
Then I'll
hear.
get one to write one about you.
I didn't do anything yet.
That's not what ChatGPT says.
It's watching you.
Oh my god.
Reminder, we do have the EST FlyAway keyword to give away as we get into the second hour of the show today. Third last day of qualifying. Friday morning, we're going to give this away on the morning show. Yeah, somebody's going to LA. Somebody's going to go see that SoFi Stadium.
Wow, it's coming. That's fast. Now,
We've done-
how many qualifiers are there in total?
It's like 170,
It would be lots.
or is it 180?
But it's still enough for you to get it. Like,
well, it's
still,
one, like a
you know,
1 in
it's not-
180.
Yeah.
It's
that's-
great odds.
It's great
Better than
odds.
winning the. Isn't it 80 million tonight for the Lotto
Yeah,
Max?
it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one.
We should start an office
I
pool.
thought they capped it at 60 or 70. I guess they don't.
Wait, yeah, Lotto Max used to be capped.
Yeah,
and then
actually-
they'd have $1 million prizes.
And there still
it was
are for this one, I
Lotto
think.
649 was
The 649 is different now. It's always $5 million.
what?
But then there's an extra number on your ticket that's kind of like a raffle. So that number is always drawn. And then they have 30 balls, 29 are white, 1 is gold. If the white ball comes out, you get $1 million or $2 million. And if the gold ball comes out, you get whatever has accumulated to that point. So there's been a couple times it's gone down to the 30th ball. So it was 58 or 60 million because it's 2 million added for each week the gold ball didn't come out.
Fascinating.
My
I did
mom's
not know
listening.
this.
She's horrified if I didn't explain that properly because she knows exactly how it works.
So they
But there's the Lotto 649 where you still get your 6 numbers. And I think that's always 5 million. And then there's another number on the
Well, it's saying
bottom
it's
that looks like a
36.
50-50 number.
They're saying 36.
For 649?
Yeah.
Right, and it probably says 18 balls remaining or something underneath.
Gold ball jackpot or guaranteed $1 million.
Right.
17 balls remaining. Exact match only.
Right.
That's very
So
confusing.
so they will that number for the gold. So for that draw, somebody will win. They'll either win $1 million or they'll win the big jackpot if the gold ball comes out.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Lotto Max next jackpot is an estimated $80 million.
That's tonight.
With 14 max millions.
Jeez, cool.
Estimate.
I'm gonna go buy some tickets right after this show.
Absolutely. My dad's a huge lottery guy.
You could just do it on the phone now, can't you?
I don't.
You can get.
I think
through
if
Play
you go
Alberta,
through
yeah.
Play Alberta website, you could actually now just do it on the phone.
Yeah.
When we were younger, so my dad's a huge lottery guy, and here's why. So when we were younger, he missed one number, and we would have won $13 million. He missed one number, and I was like, well, God didn't want us to win because I could have been a brat.
Could have been. And then it's a big drop off from. It's like you could have won 13 million and then you probably got like 2,000 or something like that.
No, in our family, it's my money is your money kind of thing.
No, but he's saying like, because if you got every number right except one, you would have won money. And there's a big drop off
Yeah.
from the grand prize draw to second. Like, 'cause if you get 5 of 6 right,
Because
there's-
a few years ago, a
Yeah.
relative got 5 out of 6 and they got like $2,500.
That's right, exactly. And that's
Yeah.
what he got. I think that's what my dad got. Yeah.
So 5 out of the 6 last time. So yeah, I'm looking at the last Lotto 649 draw. Obviously 6 out of 6, no one got it. So there was nothing there. 5 of 6 plus the bonus, there was 3 people. So it was just shy of $33,000.
That's a big one with the bonus. Yeah, that's
But
pretty
5
good.
of 6 people without the bonus was 108 people, and that was shy of $400.
That's it, eh? Jeez.
Drops down to $400.
Man.
If you get 2 of 6 right, you get a free play.
You do, yes.
I did not know it was
man.
that little. Like you just needed 2. I do know in Keno, if you don't get a single number right, you get money. You get a free play, or you get $3 or something.
Oh, I didn't know that. So if you get nothing,
if you are
they're
so
saying
bad at Keno,
so they're saying, is that where you pick 15 out of 90 or something?
There's a bunch of numbers, and it's always going.
So it's harder to get 0 than to get 1. So they give you a free play, right?
I've hit zeros a few times. Like it's to me, I feel like it's like you're so bad at this. Here, have $3. Try
Here's
again.
some sympathy money.
Keno's fun.
But yeah, at 11 o'clock, I'll go buy. I think I have a ticket for tonight, but maybe I'll go get another one. Double my chances.
I gotta post that picture. My dad has it stapled of that news clipping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it changed our life. Whatever.
Well, it did.
What do you mean?
It's still you got to tell the story today.
Oh yeah, sure.
have been able
Was
to tell
that
the
good enough story for you?
That's
Reid?
a great story.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mr. Hater fantasy football boy.
I did win my CFL fantasy football league. I'll just throw that out there. Actually, I got to plan that. Championship
And
night.
you won money in mine, which is
did.
not a fantasy league per se. It's a pick 'em.
Yeah, my first year.
Did you
in it.
get third?
I got third officially in terms of points. I was tied for second.
Right,
But
and
I'm
you
assuming
missed
you're
week 1.
tiebreaker,
You
and I
did
didn't
not
even do
submit
week
picks in
one.
week 1.
Correct.
I was like, do you still want to join? You missed the first week, and
But
you were like, yeah, I'll do it.
I went back and I looked at what I would have done in week 1. I wouldn't have come in first.
Okay.
I would have come in second, then outright. I wouldn't have come in first because I didn't know how the points fully worked. I didn't understand as the season went on, I realized that certain weeks you just go all in on one game.
Yes.
And because for those reads, you have 4 games generally in a CFL week. You have 10 points to allocate. Every game has to have at least 1 point allocated to it. But then you could it's confidence basically. And when I looked at, I would have picked Winnipeg over Montreal because that was game 1. So I would have been wrong there. I would have taken. It was Saskatchewan over somebody. That was the only. Saskatchewan over Edmonton. That would have been the only one I would have gotten right. And I probably would have only put 3 points to that.
All right. You did pretty well. I was impressed by you.
Appreciate that. I didn't do as well in the when we did it with the spread. We did it with the spread with Huss in Winnipeg and Remus in Winnipeg. Some of us.
Oh yeah.
I was not good against the spread.
No, against the spread is they're just taking your money, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I know who's gonna. I have a good chance of idea of who's gonna win this game. I don't even know if they're gonna win by 3 or 4. What's the difference to me?
Yeah.
I struggle with the spread.
Well, that's why casinos introduced it, so people lose betting on it. Or so a late field goal that's meaningless to the outcome of the game.
But how do they do
spread.
so well with the lines?
They have professional people who are paid to set lines.
Still, it's just they're so good to the
Yes,
point
they are.
almost.
Yes, they are. That's their job.
It'd be nice to watch a documentary on those people in Vegas, right? Because it all comes from Vegas, doesn't it?
I don't know how it all fully works. I understand. I would be I don't know how Coolbeck goes about. They have their own people. I don't know if they're all in Vegas or if they look at different lines. I don't know the process behind setting up lines.
They do research. That's all we need to know.
And they win more often than not. We got the Lock Shot Poker Tournament tonight. Are you going to jump in again?
I'm undecided.
Oh, man.
Last time I was so upset about it all
You
day.
were, and you complained so much.
But now you know how to do it. So there's nothing because that entire time leading into that, you were worried about registering was the biggest thing.
Yeah, because it wasn't
And then
registering me properly.
Jay and I got you registered, so you were
Yes.
good there. And then you didn't know how you're going to do, and you got knocked out in 24 minutes.
That is correct.
You don't have 30 minutes of your life tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. It starts at 8.
Yeah,
I might try harder this time.
just go all in.
The first hand,
Every hand,
just right off
just
the flop.
every hand, just always just all in, all in, all
Didn't
in.
you do that
all in.
last time? Stop
And
giving him bad advice.
Well, I'd see how far you can
No,
go.
I waited 21 minutes or whatever it was, and it was one of those. If I got a card in the flop, you can't play that way. That's what I don't like about it's Texas Hold'em specifically.
Yes.
Not all poker. There are the other kinds of poker. I mean, to me, I still say, 5-card draw is true poker. That's where you get 5 cards. No one sees any of them. You can discard 3, I think, but nobody ever sees your hand. To me, that's true poker. But somehow Texas Hold'em became the it thing, 20, 30, 25 years ago when they
You
started
thank the
putting it on
NHL
TV.
lockout for that one.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they were showing it all the time. But my problem with it is, and not a problem, just a personal thing why I don't find it interesting. And again, I'm not mocking anybody that likes it. I'm very much do what you like. But if you ask me how I feel about something, I'll also share that. I just find that the whole strategy is to not participate as often as possible.
Yes.
And I struggle with that because if I'm playing a game or doing an activity, I want to do the activity. I want to be invested in it. But most of the time, the best strategy is to fold as soon as you see your two cards, and then you just sit there and do not participate in the flop and the river and the turn. Did I do it in the right order?
Yes.
Okay.
Flop, turn, river, I think.
Looking at me.
Well, the flop first, I know that.
So I will say that's early in, because I did make it to the final table the first time we did this. And I was like that early a lot. And then until I built the big stack. And then I had a big stack and I was like top in chips or near the top in chips. And then you could just bully people. So you could play almost every hand, but you'd bully people because you'd be like, yeah, you want to call that? I will throw more chips in. And then they fold because they don't want to keep playing because they don't want to keep losing chips. But I'm like, if I lose this chips, I'm good. I still have a lot of chips. Mm-hmm. You need to get to that point. Be patient.
Right.
Get to that point. And then you could just bully people and play everyone. But I would be fascinated. I won't do it this time. Maybe some other time. To not go all in as soon as I get my two cards, but after the flop. Every time, all in, all in, all in. And see how long I could last.
I bet you wouldn't last. Are you playing?
I am not.
Do you play?
I have no patience. I played back in the day. I used to like it a lot, and now I just am too old and I don't have patience and I get mad.
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with age. I think it just has to do with wisdom.
Well, I meant to say I just don't have any patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not.
Do something on the side. Read a book.
I wonder if I can.
Because I have
poker's right
anxiety.
here.
Then I'm anxious.
You still got to pay. You still got
to.
to be involved.
Well, it's right next to you. So you look at your hands when they come. If you like them, then you play. And if not, fold. Wait till the new cards come.
I guess you could read a book or something.
I want to see if you guys are on camera. I'm going to watch your faces.
I'm not on
no,
camera.
we're not on camera.
I'm not setting myself
Are
up
you
on camera.
not going to wear the
I
shades?
think just Dustin is on camera.
I don't know if
I
he'll
see.
do it still yet. Just because of he's just coming back. So I don't know if he'll set up the stream. Although I do want it last, because when he did the stream last time, he said they were awful. But I want to try it for myself. They had those Oreo Cokes. Coke Oreos.
Oh, I never got to try that.
Oh, like Teddy
Are they
KGB?
Weren't they out? Or
Well, there
like
was
a while ago?
Oreo flavored. Well, no, like, do they not sell them anymore?
I don't know. I haven't
Dusty
heard
had
the
them
craze
for
about it. Yeah.
Dusty had them for the stream, and he was like, "These are awful. These are terrible."
Is that right?
Yeah, but I still would like to try them.
Me too, because I love vanilla Coke and cherry Coke. Maybe.
And there was also like Oreo flavored Coke. It was like a reverse of both.
Oh, weird.
So
Okay, well,
I don't know if
if I
Dusty's
see
doing
it
the
out
full
and about,
thing.
I'll bring it.
So you're going in the tournament.
I will be. Yes.
You are
Tonight I'm actually
No.
like
not going in the tournament.
I'm actually.
I'm gonna watch the NBA game, okay?
I'm a
Maybe
little
we should do it
focused on
together.
this one.
Like both see how disinterested we could be.
It
at
would be
same
the
time.
Lego situation then.
I'm going to stream.
You are
I'm
streaming?
gonna stream my
Dustin.
table. I probably won't do the whole tournament.
You'll stream until you're done.
And I'm not having those Oreos again. They sucked. I'm going to have Chips Ahoy, chocolate chip cookies, whichever.
You can't go wrong with that. You can't. That's going back. Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, Chips Ahoy,
You can't go
sausage
wrong
chip,
with that.
sausage chip.
So-
I'll probably eat the whole thing.
What? So you're from stream from like 8 till 9:30.
Eight. Oh, jeez.
You'll get one buy-in.
I mean-
Are you buying in?
Yeah, well, I tried to last time, but this does look nice. It's a nice gold pen.
Yeah, you'll have to sign it.
Anyway,
Dusty just noticed their
Squirrel.
autographs coming up on it. See, it works with the colors really well.
I will buy back in. I tried to last time, but I had good success in the first hour, and I didn't need to. So anyway, I heard you talking. Great show
Yeah.
so far.
Thank you.
I will be streaming
Appreciate
this
that.
until I so.
9:30.
See, Dusty cares about our fantasy
Dustin is-
football.
I care about
That's
my
not what he
kids.
said. He
I
didn't
will
say
say this. I kind of wish I knew if I was going to miss the playoffs. I could have maybe helped Dusty a little bit more in that spite league.
I love how it's just called the Spite League
And
now.
that's-
Just
I like that
because
too.
it's actually
Yeah.
not what it's
Because
called.
it's great. Like, I'm so glad that it all happened because I can't be blamed for this one. I'm in the same league as Dusty, and usually I would take the flack, or somebody would come at, like the listeners would come after me, but I wasn't there. I'm just completely free of this one. Although I benefited from it because I got Aaron Jones, the player he was trying to draft. Oh, thanks, Reid. Reid in the nasty chat. Good day.
Just saying hi to everybody. Not you two. I've already said hi to you two.
Yeah,
So I still I know Dusty, and
Lecture
Dusty
us
doesn't
too.
like those Coke Oreos,
Yeah.
but I still would like to try them to see how bad they are.
Legit,
to a
I love
degree.
to try new
How
things.
terrible is this?
Una, I gotta tell you about that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a new pizza place that opened up South Edmonton Commons in Edmonton. It's from Calgary. It was also in Banff. It's closing in Banff. They're also in Saskatoon of all places. But I went there. I fell in love with it. Great. When they opened here in Edmonton, I got there. You went
You went multiple times though, right?
only once in Edmonton so
Only
far.
once, okay.
I've been in Calgary multiple times and Banff.
Yeah. So I went. Hashtag EST foodie.
Careful. Don't be bad mouthing Una here, or I
Okay.
will be sending you out.
I'll tell you right off the bat, the service was so good. It was so quick. It was busy, and people think it'd be small inside. It wasn't. There was enough space, and make reservations if you do. I took the recommendations about your pizza. You said to get the cheese pizza.
It was the 4, but I didn't see. We didn't see it on the menu here. Did they have it still?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Okay.
I liked it more than the second one we ordered.
What was the second one you
Second one
ordered?
was like, it was sweet and spicy.
Okay.
But my friends love that one because it was really meaty, and I'm not a big meaty person. That's why I like the cheese one better. But here's the thing. The crust was not crunchy. It was a little soggy. And I think that's just because there's so many toppings on it. But it was still pretty tasty.
My crust was always fine.
And then I ordered, I'm like a ranch person. I need like a ranch or like a garlic aioli, which I ordered a garlic aioli. I didn't like the garlic aioli. I told the server. It tasted weird. But we got the deep fried garlic bread. Delicious. My gosh. And the arancini.
Arancini
So I
balls or whatever.
Took your
Oh, those are
recommendation. Oh, the best. That was my favorite thing on the entire
They're
experience.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah. It's like you just go there and just have the appies.
So clicks out of 5.
Yeah.
How many clicks?
4 out of 5.
Well, that's pretty good.
I could live
Yeah.
with 4.
Because I'm a big pizza snob. Everybody wants to open up a pizza place. And it's like, well, you know what? Your pizza's bland. So that's enough out of you. I hate bland food.
I never go to a restaurant and be like, I don't like this food.
I'll tell you one pizza place is
Never
there's
gone
a
there.
bunch
I'm
actually that are
very
overrated.
easy to like please. If food's going in,
Not
my,
me.
in me, I'm happy. As long as I like the food. Like I don't like onions and certain things. So
I love it. Well, if I'm paying for it, it has to be good.
then I
gotta
feel like it's good because I'm eating and I'm happy.
Well, I consider myself to be a good cook, so that's why I have high standards.
So 4 out of 5. I give it 5 out of 5.
Yeah, that's too high.
No.
And I'm being nice. I'm doing like
I don't think you really think it's a 4. I
No,
think you
she
think
doesn't.
it's
She,
more like
she just
3
said
or
I'm being
3.5.
nice. So no, it's like a 3 now.
I mean, if you compare it to other pizza, it's a good pizza place. The experience and the service, like I said, I love good service.
Yeah, but you also don't like meat pizza, so I don't trust your value on
True,
pizza.
true. People get a little mad at me about it, and I also
so I
don't
can't
like
trust
red
your pizza.
sauce.
Yeah, so you have
like
like
red
no,
sauce. Yeah, I don't.
so you have no value on pizza.
I don't like red sauce. It's overrated.
But so, which is fine, but you're restricting the number of pizzas that you
True.
could even evaluate.
Absolutely. I don't know what else to say about it because
What drinks did you have?
I had a bottle of wine because you recommended to have wine with the pizza.
It's always
I had
great.
a bottle, not to myself.
Wine and pizza is great.
I shared the wine. Yeah, it was good.
was good.
I wasn't mad. I was fine. I was sad. It was satisfactory. I was good.
Just going lower.
But what's gonna blow my mind? Like that's the thing. That's rare. We still gotta do our little happy hour thing.
Yeah, I owe you half hour.
Yeah.
Wings and beer.
Is it wings? Can I like get something else?
No, you can't change
We
it
never
now.
said wings, by the way. We said 2 drinks and a meal.
No, it was not a meal. I'm pretty sure it was wings.
Oh,
And it was not 2 drinks.
It was 2 drinks.
I don't think it was.
I will play that mother effer back to you.
We will have to go
okay?
find that. No, like I thought it was just beer and wings.
I mean, I'm fine with that too. Who doesn't love beer and wings? I get to choose the
Well, I
one
just
flavors.
feel like you're like adding on. Like now you're going full meal and
What do you think? I'm gonna order a steak and
I don't know.
2 gin martinis.
You might order a steak and some lobster to go. I don't know.
I mean, that wasn't what I was gonna do. But I want to do it during
we'll have to go look.
I want to do it like during the festive season because I was telling Maddie, I'm like, it's so nice going to restaurants now where you see like, oh my god, maybe I'm not a Grinch. Where you do see like it kind of decorated and it's like festive.
Yeah, but
and-
you also are so busy.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I'll wait.
It's
Like
not
I'm
a flex, but I do get busy.
My
But I get
weekends are-
mad at Maddie when things are booked.
My weekends are pretty busy right now, but beyond that, like my midweeks are pretty free.
Well, that's what I mean. After work, we'll go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to let me know when you.
I will. I'll look at my schedule and I'll get back to you.
Because you also have to let me know your schedule for.
Yeah, I know.
the
I
hangout.
gotta, but December. December's busy for everybody. Doesn't everybody have like Christmas parties? Like I'm flying to BC
Nope.
for a Christmas party.
Nope, that will not happen to me. Like who?
Nope.
No, I don't think. Pretty sure most people aren't leaving the province for a Christmas party, Sidhu.
That one, I think. Wait, is it like are you going to a Christmas party of someone else's in a different province, or is your work taking you to a different province?
No.
Because I know I have some friends that just went to BC. Their company though, like it's a national one though.
that's
they were
nice.
all out in BC.
No.
So you're actually just personally going to. Yeah, I'm with you. Most people don't.
I
go.
got 2 Christmas parties that weekend
In Vancouver.
in Vancouver.
Like, how does this even happen?
One in Langley, one in downtown. What
I
do you
will have
mean?
one Christmas party. It'll be the EST party.
And I'm
I will,
missing it,
I
and
will
I'm
reluctantly
devastated.
attend. So you're not going to go
do
to
you
your
mean
own Christmas party.
What do you
Because
mean
I booked the
reluctantly attend?
I booked the flights already, and then I was mad at Maddie when he told me.
Why are you reluctantly attending this?
Well, it's a duty. Oh, I'm good.
You don't want to hang out with us?
Yeah,
Some of you, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
some of us.
Yeah, Dusty, so we can hear about his fantasy team and he can make him feel good
What
about his
time?
fantasy
What time is
team.
our Christmas party?
After your show?
It's right at 6.
Well, no, I got to figure out what we're doing still.
We don't even know where we're going yet.
No, things
We
are
should go
booked up.
bowling.
You know, I'm glad you said that one because Trevor's brought that one up.
So jealous.
I've thrown that out there, and Dusty and I were talking literally yesterday, and we threw out the idea of like, hey, maybe I have an activity bowling.
Yeah,
Everything's kind of booked
because then
up.
it's easy not to talk to people too
But
much.
everything's
You know,
booked up. It's all booked up.
is it really?
Pretty much.
What alleys did you check?
All of them.
Plaza,
Where's Plot? Yes.
the one by Nate.
Check that one.
everybody
Check
goes
West
to.
Ed. Check Gateway.
Well, Gateway's too far away. Well, for me,
Gateway's close to
pick
me.
something
so
that I can walk to. That'll be nice. There's no bowling alley.
Yeah, Plaza. You can't walk to Plaza.
No, so that's what I'm saying. Restrict it. Start around my house and find an activity.
Yeah, I don't know what there is then.
Yeah, I don't know. But no, I will attend the Christmas party. But
Reluctantly.
I think
Why reluctant?
I don't
That's
think
what he said.
I know, but like, I'm over here really sad about it that I can't go.
Well, just
Ooh.
come then.
Redbeard does say tactical laser tag. Went yesterday. It was a real amazing, real feeling guns. 1,500
But where do they
square
still
foot.
have that?
Tactical laser tag. Let me look.
There used to be one in West Ed, but that was ages ago. Did Gateway have something
Here's
like that too?
one. Where is this one? This one's on 149th Street, 134th Ave.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, my pizza takes are fine. I'm being honest. You can't just love every single thing you eat.
Why? What did they say?
St. Una was good. I said
Who's-
go. I'm
who's coming
telling
at you?
Go. A few people think I'm being too
Yeah, because
unpleased. I can't be pleased. We got me pleased. I can tell you about good places.
Have you tried Effin' Zaw yet?
No. Have you?
Yes, it's outstanding.
It is, hey?
Yes,
That's on the
it's
list.
like right.
She won't
it's
like it.
very close to where I live.
What?
Have you
you
tried
just
it?
won't like anything.
Is it soggy?
I just don't trust you now. I just don't think
No,
you'll like
it's
anything.
so good. It's
Crunchy is such a
outstanding.
big deal.
What is this place?
Effin' Zaw, FNZA.
That's the only thing I did not. The pizza just was. You could tell because underneath the pizza was little, or the crust was like, it was like pale. You know, it didn't have that bit of char.
Oh, that looks
crispiness.
amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's sourdough crust.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, they have a dill pickle one.
Yeah,
I do like. I know that doesn't
they have
sound like
kind
it's
of
supposed
traditional
to be good.
ones, but the dill pickle
That
one is
does
good.
sound like
Pickle on
would be good.
pizza actually works.
Yes. And
It's
they have
wild.
one that's like a beef
I love
dip,
unique
like a
pizzas.
beef with horseradish
Yeah.
type stuff. And they have
That
more
sounds good.
traditional, like, hey, here's this is just pepperoni and
that's the
cheese.
thing.
It's great.
Donair pizza is my favorite pizza in the world.
Dallas
Pierogi
Steak and
pizza's
Pizza
unreal, too.
has a donair lasagna,
Okay.
which is amazing.
White
apparently.
sauce, obviously, right? Or sweet
Yeah,
sauce? Okay.
I think.
okay.
Well, Yukon Jack had it there because we went there once, and like he didn't know what he was expecting, but like they layered the meats inside of the cheese and stuff. It was like he was in love with it. There's a lot of good food
Sorry,
in this town.
nasties. I woke up on the wrong side.
Oh,
of the
Scott
bed
sent me a
today.
picture of the laser. Oh, wow.
No, you've offered an honest review. You went to the restaurant to give a review.
Yeah.
And you've given a review.
But
She
the-
just
the
did. She
Abbeys
said
were
you're never
5
going to
out of
win
5.
with her. That's what I've heard. Look at this laser tag.
That's dope.
Oh, wow.
That's like full like.
So is that what we're doing now?
well, I don't know.
Okay,
Christmas,
do you want it to be an activity where we're up moving around, or do you want it to
Well-
be where we were just sitting around talking?
Well, we kind of had very brief conversation about that, Dusty and I, yesterday. So I don't
Or
know.
do you want to
What
do
did
like an
everyone
activity
want?
that
What
doesn't
did
take too
everyone
long,
want?
and then
like, because I think we're all pretty good. Like for the most part, like there will be a eat and drink somewhere.
right?
But do we want
But
something?
spouses are going to come, right?
No,
Oh, really?
EST only.
So it's just going to be all the same
It's
people we
us.
see all day.
It's just us.
Because like last year they did it at Hudson's
After a meeting,
after meeting.
we were in the
That
same
seemed chill.
booth for like 10 hours.
I like that though. That's
We didn't leave this booth.
to get everybody together. It's pretty good.
There wasn't a lot of staff at that time. There was 5 of us.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, Jay he would have been somewhat sick. Jay was there, but then he left. It was Trev, Eric, Tommy, myself, and Dusty. We had a meeting, finished the meeting, and then we just stayed there the whole time.
Did you
It's
get
the
turned?
most, like the longest I've been in West Ed without actually really being in West Ed. Like walked through the one door, went inside to Hudson's, and left through that same door. Like didn't go anywhere, and there was there for like 10 hours.
Did you get turned? Did everybody get turned?
We drank a lot. It wasn't, but I felt good. Like I didn't have a hangover the next day or anything. Like I don't know what we did. All the
Tommy
Ski
said
lifts?
Trevi was dancing.
Trevi was he got turned. If that's not what the kids call it.
Yeah.
Is that a new word for
It's-
drunk?
It's not a new word at all.
He was dancing. We left him.
Pretty new, I think.
The people there put him in a cab to send him home. He lost it or forgot his keys there.
Oh, nice.
So he had a night.
He had a good time.
But we were drinking for a long time that day. A very long time. It
Well,
was wonderful.
congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Reid. I really appreciate that. I was very surprised at ourselves that day. We hit power hour because at the time Hudson said power hour from 10 to 11 on Friday and Saturdays.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I'm surprised spouses aren't invited
Why?
because that's usually standard for a Christmas party. You can bring a guest. You know, and I'm sure there are significant others that would love to meet me since I've started. Though I think I've met all of them. No, have I met all of them? Met Jay's wife.
April.
Danny,
She's
I used
awesome.
to work kind of with.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw her at the Nasty Bash. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Isn't Christmas parties also like team building though? You know, like the group kind of just gets to have some drinks, kind of like, you know, get more in depth and whatever, hang out rather than just work talk.
That's why it can be
I'm just
good
trying
to
to
do
think,
like an activity like bowling or laser tag. And then you see how
Next year we'll have to
competitive people
look.
are.
Next
how
year we'll
good
have to
they
look
team
at maybe
build.
doing more. But like when we had an unsanctioned Christmas party for many years. Anyone could come, but most people didn't bring their spouses. It was just the
Mini
staff.
golf.
We're just like it was used to just being staff.
The thing with like, there's one positive with spouses. Yeah, they get to know like your work people. But the other thing is then you kind of have to entertain them. I feel like if they don't want to,
Like we can't do just drinks.
like you would have to kind of hang out with your spouse too, rather than, you know, because you don't want them to be bored. So there's that side of it too. It's two ways. Like if your spouse is cool with like hanging out with everybody, mingling, that's all good.
Ham Bone says my goal at a Christmas party is not getting fired. It's a pretty good goal. It's a pretty solid goal. I will throw that one out there. Anyone tried Birch and Bear Pizza? Yeah.
Yes,
On
yes,
my
I have.
list.
I tried the salmon one.
And they just opened up in Forest Heights.
It's
another
like
location.
2 doors down from Effins
Is the
Off.
salmon one good? I love
Yes, that's the only one I've had.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
Because they sell the 6 o'clock or lager, don't they?
Yeah, well, we did the Birdie Booze launch at their place back in May.
I was out of town then too.
And it's all Coastal Box Lunch.
It was, I remember.
Coast Lunch Box. Sorry, Josh. I think I got them confused right now. They have a food truck that was at our golf tournament. Coast Lunch Box. And everyone was raving about the chicken tacos. What's that look for?
Oh,
At the golf tournament.
yeah. Chicken tacos, eh?
Yeah, everyone was raving about it. Like it was absolutely, and it's all the same company from
Oh,
Josh and all
yeah.
that.
Actually, those were delicious.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I was just thinking
Again,
about?
I need your approval. Like it can't be true. Matt can't say anything until Jasmine agrees fully.
I'm watching myself here because I don't want to sound like just like hating. I'm not hating. Like I said, Edmonton is the best food place.
Better than Vancouver?
Better than Van, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Vancouver has unreal sushi. That's something like unreal Thai food. That sort of
Water's
stuff. for
right
sure.
there.
Right,
Fish is
exactly.
so easy to
It's so
get.
fresh, and it's not as
Yeah, the
expensive
fish
as it
just
is
jump
here.
onto your plate.
Yeah, so there's some things, but you know, E-Town has the best eats out here too. So
There is good food here.
I do have to figure out the Christmas party still, so I'll talk with
It's
Dustin
next
more.
Friday.
I feel
No, it's
triggered.
in 2 Fridays.
It's in 2
the
Fridays.
13th.
It's
No, the
in
6th
17
is something
days.
different that's just an internal thing.
I'll be here for that. I don't know for
Oh,
how
yeah,
long.
I got to make something for that.
You don't have to.
I'd like to.
Okay, yeah, no, like, but you don't have to. Like, that's the thing. You
I'll
don't
probably
have
make an
to
artichoke dip.
You don't have to bring anything. It's not like a guarantee. It's just, yeah,
And the food just sits out all day.
yeah.
My next review will be on Oreos. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, Oreos. The new Ucholino.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm going there on
That's
Saturday.
across the street from Effensaw.
Yeah.
Have you
okay.
gone there yet? Because you were
No, you
going.
can't get in.
Yeah,
I thought you were
mean-
trying
it's
to
like-
get in, and you
Okay,
like you
so
couldn't.
well, I haven't looked recently, but a couple of weeks ago, my friend says to me, you know, a few days in advance, like, "Hey, I'm free. Whatever night do you want to go for wings and beer?" And I was like, "Yeah, cool." And then I thought, well, I'll check Olia because she would be down to go. So I put in that night that she's free and I'm free, and it's like first table 9:45. You know.
At least there was a table available.
Yeah, true. But it's like Wednesday to Sunday, and it's open 5 to 10 or 5 to 11.
I bet
And when
they're
you walk
full.
It took
by,
us
it's
3
like
weeks to
always
get
packed.
these rezos.
Oh, you did get in?
We got my friend made the reservations 3 weeks ago.
What's
And
it
when
called
are you
again?
going?
Olio? Let me tell you the spelling. It's like
So
O-L-I-A.
IA.
Yeah.
Sorry, you've already gone or you're going?
I'm going on Saturday. And then after, I'm thinking about hitting up Honey Honey because Tommy always raves about it.
Oh, right. Yeah, he took me in there briefly.
Okay, how was that?
Well, he just took me in to show me when we were walking downtown. So Tom and I just stroll around. Okay, yeah. I want to know how it is. I'm sure it's good.
I'll give you guys
So
my review.
we could
I heard it's
get
unreal.
a reservation at 8:00 for 2. I guess we need 3
Tonight?
plus. 3 plus. No, tonight it's not. Tonight there's nothing.
Tonight there's poker. It's not open Tuesdays.
For 3 people, 8:30 tomorrow we can get in. We can get 9:15 on Thursday.
Okay, that's
Can't get in on Friday. Can't get in on Saturday.
yeah, obviously.
Sunday we can get at 8:15. Like, there's probably not going to be a time I'm going to find that's like
Right, but this is
good for the, like, especially going into December for a very long time.
So is it Daniel Costa?
Yes.
Daniel Costa,
Because
right?
That's
he was
So-
Corso 32
Right,
as well.
which is
and, like,
closed, and Ucholino's moved.
Great restaurant that
But
was.
Bar Brico's still there, right? And isn't he putting
Barbecue?
something else in or Brico?
well, he's got
whatever?
Bar Henry.
So on the corner of 121st, is it 121st or 122nd or 120th? 120th in Jasper is Olia. Then in the middle of the block, there's this cafe called VA, just VA, and it's relatively new as well, and it's also his.
Is that where you brought those things on Friday from? The desserts?
No, that's from Brio.
crumpets
For the
or-
Cruffins were from Brio. But Va has paninis, and they have this meatball panini that is just delicious.
Red sauce?
It does have red sauce. Yes.
Jasmine doesn't do red sauce.
So you don't eat any tomato-based sauce?
I don't know. This is like
Do you not like tomatoes?
I don't love tomatoes, no.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't like Italian food?
I like Italian. Okay. I like
Italian food has a lot of red sauce or tomatoes
Yeah, it
and
does.
stuff.
Really does. Would you eat
love,
lasagna?
no. I like squid and octopus and
The earliest time before 8:00, I found a reservation for 3 to Olia. January 10th at 5:45.
told you.
I'm on air.
It's that. Actually, on that day, there's also a 7:45.
We
And
don't
then
know. And
the
maybe
11th,
the Oilers play. We can't remember
5:45.
if the
So
Oilers
like
played or
it's
not.
like it takes it's over a month till
Okay,
you
so
can
you're
actually
going
get in.
Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. Are
It
you
is
going to
my-
text a review right after?
Yes, it is. Happy birthday, Karen. It's her birthday today.
Hey, Karen.
She's a nasty. She's at all the all the watch parties and stuff. Karen.
Happy
So
birthday,
we're-
Karen.
Please
Thank
write me
you.
please write me
I appreciate
email
that.
me a limerick to read at edmontonsportstalk.com based on your birthday and Jasmine.
Oh well, we're taking her out there for her birthday. So
Well, that's very kind of friends there.
yeah. What do
So
you
you're
mean?
very
Going to
you're
like some
very,
like very bougie to go to and stuff.
yeah.
You're best friends. You treat your girls, which we do every year for all our birthdays.
I don't do anything for birthdays.
You're very like big groupie. Like you do things in
big groups.
in large
Not-
groups.
He's not calling you a groupie.
No,
here.
I'm not saying you're a
wanna-
bit of a groupie of me, let's face it.
But who isn't?
Yeah, right.
But
One
like
and only Reid Wilkins.
you need to understand how unusual that is that you're going to Vancouver for not one but 2 Christmas parties.
Well, if you're there for
That's
one,
not-
you might
that's
as well
not-
don't make it
Like that's
worthwhile.
not reality. That's not reality.
That's
like
my life.
Yeah, but the majority of people don't have that.
the majority of people. It's like I was saying, like this, this friend I was going to go for beer. Well, we did go out for beer and wings. We didn't go to Oli, but like that's like
Where did you go?
the night that we both had a night free,
Right.
and like that's one-on-one that we could actually go. Forget about including 8 other people.
Six
it's
other
like-
people.
How many people are flying to Vancouver for this Christmas party?
It's just
you?
me.
Okay.
It's just me with my family in Van. I have a lot of cousins there. That's why I always hate on the Canucks, right?
Okay, so part of it is family connections, but
Yeah, I'm really close with my fam there. Big sports fans. So I'm going for that. And I really wish that I could attend the EST Christmas party.
well, you should then. You should just attend it.
I think I would be fun. I could criticize the food and beer. Just kidding. Where did you go for wings then that day?
I think we just went to Brewster's.
That's a great
Can't
choice.
go wrong
Yeah.
with
So those
Brewster's.
sort of options, which I was also telling Matthew, is like if you go to Joey's, like Cactus, like it's consistent. At least everything's fine. But
Why are you calling me Matthew there for a second?
I don't know.
Like, I was like, am I in trouble with Jasmine now? Like,
Already.
Matthew, why is this toy lying around?
Matthew and I don't know if you know this. Matthew and I once hung out socially
Whoa.
in August.
Outside of work?
In August during my hiatus.
before you
Big
started
deal.
filming.
Yeah, I texted him. I was like, "Hey, do you want to get a beer tonight?" But again, he was available. Like, so we went out.
You guys live close by each other.
Well,
It's
the place we
a
went
walk.
to was close to where I live.
Okay.
But
Where
he
was-
can walk.
We went to Odd Company.
Oh, I love Odd Company.
So, but again, that was. I texted him in the afternoon, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll walk downtown or I'll walk over to your neighborhood, and we'll go."
Mm-hmm.
Forget about getting 12 people together.
It's not 12, it's 6, including
That's
me.
okay. We could. There's no way we could have organized 6 people.
For Saturday?
No, for the night we went for a beer.
No, that's
No, generally
No.
it'd be like to get 6 people, you'd have to like text them like, "Hey, who wants to go for a drink?"
Yeah.
And you'd have to have 6 people like, "Yes." Otherwise, it's not gonna be 6 people.
Yeah, like I'm saying, I'm just saying your social life.
Like if,
I'm not. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just
there's
saying
6
it's
people
unusual.
in the building right now. There's the 3 of us, Dusty.
No
Eric,
way
and
everybody will be
Travis.
available tonight.
For us to plan, like, okay, we got to find a day that works for all 6 of us right now.
Right.
Let's pull out these, and especially with her.
And
here.
for me, if there's
Like,
one,
it would be like a wet day, and what time
Yeah.
can we all meet?
especially with
and for me, if there's like one person in the group that annoys me, then I'm like, now I'm busy. Sorry.
This is why it's reluctant to the Christmas party.
There you go.
So how many? It's not who, it's how many of us is annoyed by or Reid is annoyed by.
Right? I'm so curious to know. And if the nasties know me, because I'm an original nasty, right? Like, I always roll with an entourage. What?
Like,
Just the
who
full-
are you?
I don't go anyone without my entourage. What?
But it would have been nice to go to the EST party without my entourage.
Well, as Reid said, you could.
You can come to the. No one's stopping you from going to the EST party, and I am going to go, and I'm happy to go. By the way,
Wow, he's happy, but
especially if there's like an activity.
yeah, I'm jealous.
We should go
We didn't plan that
parasailing.
properly. Apparently, a lot of people book things in December for their Christmas parties.
Yeah, way
Well,
ahead
how
of
many
time.
Christmas parties? So many of the Christmas parties I've had through work have been in January. Even back when I
Really?
worked in
Yeah,
Lloyd,
I've
they'd
heard
be in
this.
because it'd be so busy to book places in
Exactly.
December. They'd say we're going to have the Christmas party, or they would just call it the annual party if it wasn't at Christmas.
I think when I was at the old place, as long as we did company Christmas parties, they were always in December. And then when the company stopped doing them and we did them on our own, I think every year we did them in December except once. I think we moved it to January.
Okay.
I think once. It just makes it does make it easier to go to January.
It is because people are out of town in December.
What's that? Look at me
Who's
for?
out of town in December?
Just one person is out of town. Like everyone else is okay with this. Everyone else has been fine. You're the only. I'm going to Vancouver for a Christmas party.
Dude, Christmas.
It is kind of, yeah. The January ones weren't bad because December is, people are busy. Like stuff's going. Like
And
I
jolly.
even
Move
noticed.
that jolliness to January a bit.
Yeah, or have it. Yeah, because January was what's that Monday in January that's supposed to
Blue
be the
Monday,
most depressing
where I
day.
booked a flight
the
out of
third
here.
Monday in January.
Yeah, she booked the flight out
Like
of here on
who
that.
travels once a month? Like
And not like driving to Calgary or something.
no, it's like I'm going
to the airport.
I'm going to Trinidad. You know.
I'm going to. Are you going to Arizona for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, going to Arizona now.
Jeez.
Oh, you guys, this is really good self-awareness.
Where are you going in February?
Oh my god. I don't know. I'll probably go somewhere in March though.
Wow.
February's a short month. It's my best friend's birthday.
Like, who travels for every friend's birthday? It was one of my best friend's birthday last Wednesday. I texted her and I was like, "Hey, hope you have a great day. Happy birthday." And she's like, "Thanks. My son forgot his calculator for a university exam, so I'm driving it to the U of C." And I was like, "Well, hope you make it on time." She's like, "Yeah, I did." That was like,
what does your
and
best friend's birthday have to do with the traveling?
We usually
because they got to travel
then.
for every birthday, apparently. Like, what kind of a fantasy life do you lead? Like, every birthday
our
is
version
like
of
20
Kramer
people,
almost.
like
Oh my
20
God.
people going to Olia for dinner. That's nothing. That person's got the crap ball birthday. Oh, hey, Karen, what did you get for your birthday? 20 of us went out for dinner. Oh yeah,
In
well,
town.
Susan's getting 40 people in Miami in a condo. Yeah, you just got the nice dinner. Like a normal birthday.
Well, we
Is like, hey, I'm texting the person a happy birthday. And maybe you get to see them at some point.
I mean, you should go to dinner with your friends if it's their birthday. You should treat them. You should take them out. If your homies
That's
with them.
not practical.
How is that not practical? Just go to a happy hour. I'm all about the happy hour, but yeah. Like, they took me to Range Road last year.
Oh, so you didn't get...
This is
What? We always try like the big
But you
fancy
didn't get
meal.
to travel. You didn't get to travel.
No, but we saw, because my birthday's in April, and then my best friend's birthday is in March, and my other best friend's birthday in March. So then we like combine our birthdays.
but this. I'm just saying this doesn't.
I'm learning a lot about Jasmine today.
I don't even know where this conversation. I have like so much sports talk written on my phone, but let's just.
My
really-
birthday's in April too. By
Is
the
it?
way, yeah.
When?
April 1st.
Okay.
When's yours?
The
You're
11th.
April 1st too? Corey Graham is April 1st.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So is Warren Fogle.
No longer an Oiler. Good, LA King.
Yes.
He's having a great year. I honestly don't know.
Gold
I just felt
dust.
like saying
I
that.
think he
don't know.
started
Gold
slow
dust.
and then
I
he
don't
had
know
a
how
bit of a
Warren...
burst.
Did you say gold dust?
Took him a while
Gold
to
dust and
score,
I
and
share
then
a
I think he
birthday.
got a bunch of goals in a few games.
How's Warren Fogle doing?
Yeah.
Warren Fogle in 22 games, 6 goals, 5 assists, 11 points. Boom.
We'll say that again.
22 games, 6 goals, 5 assists for 11 points.
Not bad.
He also has 4 penalty minutes and is +7 for the LA Kings this year.
Well, that's kind of a normal pace for him. Mm-hmm. Get around 40. Well, maybe a little bit better than usual. But that's like
Actually, like last year, 41 points. That was like by far his high because the next closest was dead on 30. Oh, I guess in 68 games. So the pace would have been a little bit higher if he played the whole season. Portions of this hour of the EST Hangout brought to you by the High Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out, thehighproductmarketing.com.
Oh, Nasties, you are so funny, man.
What are they saying?
They're just all so good.
Brian is saying, I think Jasmine's happy hour has begun already.
Legit, eh?
I didn't make coffee today to get my little...
Did you say
Christmas
your
cheer
birthday
going.
is April 11th? Mm-hmm. That's the same day as the friend I went to Brewster's with.
Oh. Well, you must like, you're Aries then, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aries, we're cool.
There's a birthday paradox where if you're in a room of... How many people does it have to be?
30.
Is it 30?
2 people will have the same birthday.
Yeah.
Statistically.
Like 75% of the people.
We did this experiment.
And
didn't we?
then if...
No, not 75% of the people will have the same birthday.
Birthday paradox. I got to look at this. Mathematical phenomenon that states there's a greater than 50% chance that at least 2 people in a group of 23 have the same birthday.
23, wow.
If there's 70 people, 99% chance that 2 people will share the same birthday.
Oh, neat.
So there's your birthday paradox. The more you know. Shh.
Is that a rainbow?
Yeah.
It's
with
the star of
Or
the
the-
NBC.
oh, right.
The more you know. Shh. The star comes by and then
Right.
the rainbow comes behind the star because naturally rainbows come behind stars, apparently.
That's true, actually. Yes.
Let's get to the...
there's a star, a rainbow is sure to follow.
We got to get to the flyaway keyword. EST FlyAway to LA, presented by the 780. Third last chance to qualify right here on the Hangout. 780, homegrown local shop right here in Edmonton. It's both their shop name and in-house clothing brand. It celebrates all things unique to E-Town. Work with close to 100 local vendors around the 780 to help them promote and get their brands off the ground. Check them out online, 780.com, or any of their 5 locations: Southgate, Londonderry, Kingsway, St. Albert, and the Outlet Mall by the airport, December 26th through to the 30th. Clippers, Warriors, Intuit Dome, Rams, Cards, SoFi Stadium, and either the Oilers taking on the Ducks or the Kings in some National Hockey League action. Phone out, 780-218-9999, Paris Jewelers inbox. You're going to want to text this word, which...
Anaheim. Like Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim.
You might see the Anaheim Ducks
with their orange jerseys.
as they take on the Oilers. Or you're going to see
Anaheim.
the LA Kings. We still don't know which one you're going to go see, but you're going to go see one of them if you win the trip to LA with the EST FlyAway text right now. Oh, I didn't put the graphic up. I'll do that right now. Anaheim, 780-218-9999. Travel, give someone a call in the next 5 minutes or so, and you will be one of our last qualifiers. After this, there are 12 more chances to qualify. That is it.
12.
12 qualifying opportunities left. And actually, I haven't reached out to the individual. I did draw the name from somebody from the Nasty Club. One member from the Nasty Club got drawn automatically into this.
Oh, sweet.
So I got to actually reach out to them, and then I should mention that on the air tomorrow. But that draw has taken place. I think it was Kevin. So I got to reach out.
Good
to
old Kevin.
Ripsteady said today's word is brat. Is that the theme of things
my.
today? I know.
What was the word?
Anaheim.
Anaheim. Like Disneyland is in
You
Anaheim.
been to Anaheim?
No.
Oh, I have.
Good.
You haven't been to Disneyland?
No.
Oh, I have.
My parents couldn't afford to take me when we were
Oh, I
younger.
went as an adult, actually.
Now, if you won that lottery ticket, though,
Yeah.
you would have went.
I know. I kind of throw it in their face still.
But you do travel just everywhere else now.
Yeah. To adult places.
What's wrong with the Disneyland's for adults?
Yeah.
You said you went as an adult.
It's unreal.
Yeah, I
So
went
for
in like
adults.
20, I don't know,
Yeah.
when it was 8 or 9 years ago, maybe. Went on the Star Wars ride twice.
It's on the list.
It's not on your list.
Not on the list?
It seems like there's a lot on
Where
your
would
list.
you not go?
There's stuff.
Would you go to
Volcano
Disney
Island.
World?
No. I don't really care.
Okay.
But maybe if I go to Disneyland, I would go to Disney. Maybe when I have children, I would want to go. Like, that's stuff that can wait. I gotta do stuff.
I think Disneyland would be fun without kids,
So I hear, though.
because then you don't have to worry about the kids.
Yeah, like,
I've gone with kids or as a kid, so I don't know what it's like to be just an adult. But I also wasn't like they weren't my kids, so I could just go and do almost what I wanted at times. So
let's all go to Disneyland.
For the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Christmas party 2025
I'm
going to
down for
Disneyland.
that.
Jasmine's paying.
Hashtag Disney Xmas.
She flies everywhere else. She has the contacts. Jasmine will take us all to Disneyland.
You know what? It's called seat sales. It's called budget tracking for flights. Like, I'm really good. That's why I get like stay in like 5-star hotels. Oh my god. Okay.
Not bougie at all. Not bougie at all.
Good self-awareness though, guys. Thanks for
Official drink of the EST Hangout, which Jasmine has not had yet. It is the Finnish long drink, Legend of 1952, a drink
I don't think
unlike
I've
any
tried it
other.
either.
Sparkling refreshment. No, like today, she hasn't had any.
No.
This is just her. Sparkling refreshment,
right.
real liquor, longdrink.com/Canada is where you can go enter your postcode and see which liquor store nearest you might have it in stock. You could also get it. They have a deal with OEG. You can get it down at Rogers Place. Next up, going to Rogers Place is Oilers. Or what is next?
Thursday,
Rogers?
Columbus. Next Thursday, I think they host Columbus, I believe.
What do they have in the meantime?
3 road games.
But like the Oil Kings and like all that. Oil
I
Kings,
think the Oil Kings
30th.
are home next week.
30th. This week.
Oh, this week. Okay, sorry.
They got Prince George on the 30th. They got the Wheat Kings on the 1st. The Oilers, Blue Jackets on the 5th. Nothing else in that time. There's apparently some holiday brunch and skate happening on December 8th.
No concerts.
Festive family brunch, letter to Santa, photos with Santa, 1 hour skate on Rogers Place Ice, special gas and raffle prizes. It doesn't look like there's any concert until, I don't know when there's a concert. They seem like they're quiet in December.
So the Oilers are still practicing, they're still working technically, since they have these couple days off.
They had Sunday off. They practiced at 11 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They practiced at 11 today. I went yesterday. I won't be able to go today. They had the photos last night,
That's
right?
right.
So was that just for season seat holders?
I believe so.
Yeah, it was.
And then Wednesday at the moment is supposed to be off, and then practice and fly Thursday, but it's always subject to change. But yeah, that's what the schedule we got.
Forwards practicing different than defense.
Oh yeah, that's right. They broke up the forwards and the D.
You make anything of that? Or just...
I think they just have time to work on some more individual stuff because they actually have practice time, which is
It's rare in a
unique
season.
to have this stretch.
Because even like, because this isn't a bye week,
No.
There's usually those bye weeks that they have.
Well, this
but players would be off for a few more days.
there's
in
no
those
bye week
weeks.
this year because
of the Four Nations.
Because of the Four Nations, yeah.
Are you excited about Four Nations?
Not at all, but
Okay.
maybe once it starts, I will be. I don't.
I think that's where a lot of people might be with it, though.
I don't.
I'm excited just to see like the players together, but I also don't care if Canada wins or doesn't win this tournament. Like,
Once
I'm
it
not gonna lose
starts, I'll
sleep
probably
over
not
that.
want to lose to the States.
That's the only one I
You
care
know,
about.
that's the rival there.
I'm fine if they lose to Sweden or Finland. I won't be as upset because it's just the Four Nations.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing the 3-2-1-0 points format, right? And
are they?
I believe they are, and it's 10 minutes of 3-on-3 overtime in the pool games, the 6 pool games.
So how long till they just add that in the NHL? Because this is an NHLPA thing that they've
Yeah,
brought
because
together.
wasn't there an article the Athletic or something did recently about rule changes, and a lot of players said we want more 3-on-3 and less shootouts.
That, but I'm more like the 3 points thing for the 3 points.
Oh,
system.
that I don't know if they'll ever do it. Most other hockey leagues do it. I don't know if the NHL will ever do it. It does make more sense. We've talked about this a lot.
What does ChatGTP think?
ChatGTP probably would not even understand it. ChatGTP would spit out a recipe for guacamole or something.
I do like good guac. It's so easy to make too.
If there's enough seasoning in it. If it doesn't have enough salt, I don't like it.
Oh boy, like wow, just like one of the
Avocado
negatives.
toast, again,
I'm just saying
overrated.
I like guacamole. All I said was I like guacamole, and it's relatively easy to make. And the look you gave me, well, it better be good. Like it better have the right seasoning in it. Like
Because it's bland.
sure, like
You
you
have
can say
to,
that for
like,
anything. But like, do you like guacamole?
You gotta
And
put
then
some
like,
lemon, yeah. Juice.
wow, harsh.
Avocado toast is overrated. It
We're
has
talking
to be
about
like
guac and stuff here,
okay.
like chips. Like why is it avocado toast is delicious?
It has to like have like the sesames and seasoned well and mayo. Maybe not mayo because some people try to eat it as a healthy snack, but the bread has to be crunchy, has to be proper bread
Mayo for a grilled cheese sandwich.
for sure. Mayo with everything.
I didn't even have mayo in my fridge.
Really? I eat mayo. I love mayonnaise with my fries.
Mayo and ketchup. Mix those two.
No,
Oh well, yeah, you don't like red stuff.
I don't really love ketchup. Is like a hit or miss. Like ketchup's really good with the burger, right? Like there's like certain things that it works with, but mayo goes with like almost everything.
Really?
I can eat it with pizza.
That's why I'm not taking any of your recommend. Like what you said
I
about
don't,
Unas and
but I
stuff. I'm
could.
not taking any of your
If there was no
recommendations.
sauce available, and I've done this, I would eat it with mayo. I like sauce.
Aiden O'Neill, if it doesn't have 3 Michelin stars, Jasmine doesn't want it. Jeez, man.
Jeez,
Oh, that's a
man.
fair comment.
I would like to try a Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I have in Seattle and Montreal. Of
course you have.
And Vancouver.
How many stars? 3 or 1?
2. The best one I've been to, legit, my favorite restaurant I've ever had is St. Laurent's in Vancouver.
And how many stars?
It's 2.
They better
Michelin.
be with a favorite restaurant.
Are there
And
any
then
Michelin stars
Otherwise,
in
what's the
Edmonton?
point of that? No.
No.
They probably don't even come to look here, though.
Yeah, that's right. I feel like that's a little unfair.
What's crazy? It comes from the tire company.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just like that whole.
Well, how do you
Michelin
think
man.
the Michelin man got so fat?
But like this prestigious thing for restaurants comes from that guy, like that mascot and that company and how it all played out that way.
I probably did say ketchup. Ketchup.
say ketchup.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Then am I saying it incorrectly? Ketchup?
Catch-up, I guess.
There's some people that
If
say
you say it
catsup.
quickly enough.
Oh,
I've never had catsup.
ketchup.
Ketchup, catsup.
Okay. All right.
Ketchup, catsup.
Speaking of restaurants, when Reid was hating on us about talking about fantasy football, we started having a conversation about the word server versus waitress or waiter.
He's just connecting me with the qualifier for the EST FlyAway.
I think you're going to have to continue this after he talks to the FlyAway qualifier.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a teaser here.
Is
Did you say
it?
it smells lovely in here?
Yasmine.
Oh, we guess we smell lovely.
Thank you.
I love Trevi. Thank you.
We're qualifying somebody for the EST FlyAway to LA. Who am I speaking with right now? Hello.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
It's a woman.
Hi, this is Candace.
Candace, congratulations. You're in the mix for the trip to Los Angeles, which we're giving away on Friday. Have you ever been to LA before? And if you're the winner of this trip, who would you take with you?
Yes, we've been to LA. We go to a few playoff games.
Oh, nice.
Probably take my husband.
Wicked. And what would you be most excited about doing if you won this trip? Is it going to the NFL, NBA, or NHL game?
See?
NHL for sure. We're big Oilers fans, but NBA would be cool too.
Perfect. Well, congratulations, Candace. Be sure to keep your phone on Friday morning during the morning show because you got to answer your call if you're the winner. But the boys will give somebody a call Friday morning. And if it is you, they will call you, let you know that you are off to Los Angeles. Congrats and best of luck.
Thank you. We're eagerly waiting.
There's Candace, latest qualifier for the EST FlyAway to LA. The next chance to qualify coming up, EST Afternoons with Hernan and Gager. And then one more other chance today, the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Mill. And then 2 more days of qualifying, and we'll give this away on Friday.
There is one
Candace
two-star.
is 3. Oh, sorry. I think this is her 3rd time qualifying, if I'm not correct.
I have no
Candace?
idea.
That's wild. Sorry.
There is one 2-star Michelin restaurant in Canada.
Vancouver?
It's in Toronto. There are 25 1-star Michelin restaurants in Canada. There are 39 Bib Gourmand, good quality, good value cooking. And there are 111 selected restaurants with good cooking. But according to this website, there is one 2-star restaurant in Canada, and it is Sushi Masaki Saito in Toronto, Canada.
All right.
Fascinating. Do they have like the restaurants for everything there? Does it list like all the awards that you have there, like the 1-star and then that other things? Like, is there any in Alberta?
Edmonton, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's
Edmonton has none, though, on a separate Google search I found. How do you search here? Locations. I can do Alberta, Canada, I guess.
There's another one in Vancouver I tried, which is called Publix.
Edmonton, nothing
Also
found.
Michelin.
Can you put in Alberta?
So when you travel, this is something I also take account for to see if there's a Michelin
this
star
didn't
restaurant
work.
to try. Because then you just book it in advance as well, right? To get the reservation. Hack.
What?
It's a hack.
What's the hack? Booking a restaurant, a reservation at a restaurant?
Well, like a Michelin star one where you're not going to get reservations. Like when you're there, you have to do it before.
There's nothing in Alberta. So they probably don't come here, though.
They just hate Alberta beef.
Probably.
Well, when you watch like shows like I watch Top Chef Canada. It's like going on right now. They're all Michelin star chefs, but they're all they're like from Toronto, maybe Ottawa. But yeah, there's no love for the prairies.
Oh, piss off, Uke.
What?
Sorry.
Don't tell him that.
I'll gladly tell him that. He tweeted at me, Russell Westbrook in year 17 scored 24 points in 8 minutes in the 4th quarter yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
This goes back to the argument I've brought this up of somebody scoring 100 points in an NBA game.
Yeah.
It's not happening, Uke. He's not listening.
He's getting ready
I'll text him later.
to leave.
To leave where?
He's going to Vegas, I thought.
Not Big Uke. Yukon Jack from the Bear.
Oh, gotcha.
Not Big Uke. Uke.
Okay, sorry. Like, how was I supposed to know
I didn't
that?
know there was a difference.
Right? Come on, Maddie.
Uke.
So-
Yukon
thought of
Jack
it. Okay.
is Uke to me.
Oh, okay.
Big Uke would always be Big Uke to me.
Oh, I see.
So
okay.
Uke was Yukon Jack, and I wouldn't tell Big Uke to piss off.
So we were talking about the difference between the new age is to say server over a waitress or waiter. Well, I was trying to explain to Maddie. But
I have never seen that it's politically incorrect to say waiter or waitress anymore. I have not seen that. I've seen why server is more beneficial to be gender neutral, so it doesn't relate to anyone.
That's all
But that's it. Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
I haven't not seen anything that on at least what I've read online so far yet that outright says that it is wrong to actually say waiter or waitress.
That's right. We were Googling because he's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just like, that's the new thing. And then we started Googling, but that's true. That's all we really could see, that it was a gender neutral phrase. But I thought it was like more respectful to say server.
The only other thing I found is you can't say waiter or waitress to a waiter or waitress. Don't call them that.
Well, duh. It's just.
So what do you say? Hey, server?
You should say, first
say,
of all,
hey,
you
excuse
should
me.
remember their name. If
Excuse
you
me
can't,
is a big one.
excuse me is better, right?
I do
the
like
name.
that when they introduce themselves when they come up to your table. You know, so for example, hi, I'm Reid. I'll be your server this evening. How's it going? Do you need any water or breadsticks?
Right? Yes. And a gin martini. Yeah, exactly. But okay, I was also saying that I personally, my friends don't do this, but I do. I always ask the server's name if they don't tell us.
Oh, really? I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, so then these guys are like, well, we don't do that. And that's fine. A lot
I
of
don't
people
say names in general.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I do my best. Like if I see somebody like, hey, how are you? I don't be like, hey, Reid, how are you? Like I'm generally very good at just never saying anyone's name because I sometimes forget people's names and it's just easier to. I'm good at faces. I can remember faces. I'll remember why I've met you somewhere, but I forget names.
Oh, I'm pretty bad with faces.
And so then to get around that, I just don't say names ever.
Well, I do because I'm good.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Gotta do it like that. Hey, you.
And that's like when I'm golfing and I get paired up with someone.
Oh, that's the worst.
I immediately write it on my scorecard when they tell me their names.
Oh,
I immediately write it on my scorecard so I can remember.
see, I'll try to repeat it, but yeah, sometimes I'll still forget. Well, when I volunteer at the Fringe and when I do a box office shift and there's 5 of us, first of all, I'm always a little, because that's a circumstance where you're going to be around the same people for 4 hours and you may need to interact with help. You may need to say, hey, I've never done this on the computer before. Can you show me or whatever? So I'm always a little surprised at the people who just show up for their shifts and just like don't say hi to anybody else. Always be like, hey, like we're going to be here in this same booth for several hours. So I'll always kind of I'll go along and say, hey, and I'll even put like, I'm saying, hey, I'm just going to write your name and where everybody's sitting in case I got to talk to you. I'll know. And people usually seem appreciative when I'm doing that.
Legit.
Yeah.
It's respectful. You acknowledge their presence.
Yeah, and that way I'm not like looking at their name tag halfway through the shift.
Or it's just like I find it awkward. Like even if I'm in an elevator, I acknowledge the person like hello or just do a head nod or something.
Oh, I don't do that. That's
and a lot of people don't do
excessive.
that. It's not that excessive.
So if there's 12 people in an elevator when you get in, you're like,
no!
hello?
Interesting point.
Jasmine.
What floor do you go to? What floor are you going to?
What's your favorite
this one.
color?
Oh, sorry. I'm in your way. Get your name
Sorry
later.
about that.
Have a great one, Candice.
Yeah. And then she gets up and like, oh, she must have bowel problems. Did you see the doctor on 7? She's probably a little backed up. Is that what you do? And then when they get off, you talk to her. It's like
talking shiz about
ooh.
them. Yeah.
She creates little clubs.
No.
Every time she's in an elevator.
If there is a few people on there, I still maybe do the head nod, maybe just the what's up?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Depends.
I bet you don't get. I bet you don't get the nods
fine.
back.
Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Okay, well,
You're
whatever.
very friendly.
If someone I go on an elevator, I'm on one twice a day usually. If someone comes on, I generally don't say hi.
Yeah.
Or if somebody's on there, I generally don't say hi. If someone says hi to me, I'll gladly say hi back and have conversations and stuff. I'm very like just quiet, and most people I'm on an elevator with, they don't say hi back either, or like say it first either.
You didn't do the smile?
Oh, if I see like as I'm walking on, I'll smile at them or like I'll do the nod at most, like acknowledge that there's someone in here.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm not like unless I'm on my phone. So if someone comes on, I don't look. I just stay on my phone.
And I don't like to be on your phone because I find that like rude when like people just have their head down on their phone. I just
Why?
again
Nobody
find that-
cares.
But there's
I don't
one,
know why
no one
it
cares, and 2,
matters.
there's like a 50% chance no one's going to be on this elevator with me, so I'm just going to sit there and stand there in silence.
No, you could be on your phone then. It's
But
fine.
I could be on my phone there, but then I can't when somebody comes on that I'm not going to talk to.
No. You can still be on your phone, but you shouldn't just like have your head just caved in. But that's fine. I understand. People are different. My best friend is like, oh, I was just telling these guys, like, she's basically don't look at me, don't even breathe in my direction, do not don't say hi to me, blah blah blah. She's that energy as well. So then I'm the more
In an elevator or anywhere?
anywhere. But then it's Karen's sister. But I'm like that person that I need to know my server's name because I'm like, hey, Jesse, can I have some mayo with my pizza?
Right.
I gotta ask what are the extra stuff? Need some salt because this shiz is, bland.
I think it depends on the caliber of the restaurant too, perhaps, and how you expect your server to act towards you as well.
I mean, you're tipping them. They are in your mix the whole time. They're a human being. That's why I just want to know their name.
No, it's very friendly of you.
Is it?
But I do like when you go somewhere and the server introduces themselves to you at the start of the meal. That's a nice touch, I think.
Watch
It's become
now.
more and more common.
Next time when you guys go out, hopefully you'll see what I'm saying. It'll be just like maybe the name will stick to you.
Oh no, I know
Yeah.
that sometimes it's a mix of when they tell me their name or not. I'm just not good at remembering names, and I need to mark it down somewhere at least.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not like it's just my brain can't remember the names necessarily,
Like-
and I don't want to say the wrong name. Like
Sure.
like if somebody comes up and is like I'm Jane. I don't want to be like, hey, Janice.
Sure.
And like, crying, it's
like I
Jane.
did-
And then you're like, oh, well, now I'm a dick.
Like I did at the golf tournament. I called the woman in my group like the wrong name for the first 7 holes. And then
did you
one of my
call her?
partners, what was it? It was like Jane and Jill, and I reversed them or something. And then finally my partner was like, I was like, oh, right.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, it's okay. And then I still called her the wrong name a couple times after that because it was locked in my head.
Sometimes I like it when people call me the wrong name because it just sounds cool.
Yasmine.
Yes. That's like when
Is
people
that
call
what
me,
it is? Jasmine?
No, nobody
Oh.
made that name up.
Well, I thought maybe like you're just immediately like, yes, like I want to be called Jasmine.
No, but
Yasmine.
like Yasmin or something sounds so cool. Better than Jasmine. Pfft.
Why don't you go with that now?
Yasmin?
Well,
or
Jasmine's a
Yasmin?
nice name.
Nah.
When somebody says Jasmine, that's actually, it's pronounced Yasmin.
Yasmin. Be that person?
Yasmin.
It's like not at all. People call me Jazz and Jazzy.
Yeah, they can still be called Jazz or
Yeah.
Jazzy, but you go with Yasmin.
Yasmin.
But your general point was the term waiter/waitress has been replaced by server.
That's correct.
But
I would say that that's probably happened, yeah.
but is that wrong to still say waiter or waitress? Because I don't, I've
is.
never heard this
I heard it.
until today.
I don't think it's wrong. I think
Yeah.
just the terminology has changed over the years.
Reid, remember their names after 7 drinks on the 7th hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've kind of, that's an excuse.
Always
But
mark
yeah.
it down. That's the tip. That's my tip of the day.
That is a good
Mark 'em
tip,
down.
though, for golfing. Just put it on your scorecard right away.
It's weird. That's even weirder to me that you're golfing with people that you are with hours and you're like probably talking about your lives and you don't know their names. That's just weird.
No, you actually don't talk that much.
It
depends on the group.
If it's
It
two
depends.
people-
If it's two twos,
Yeah.
two
You
pairs,
rarely interact
you're
with the other
sticking with your
pair.
cart and
Yeah.
you're talking at the green or on the tee box. And generally it's like, oh, nice shot.
Yeah, it's very little.
Very golf thing.
Conversation.
But that's why I mark it down is because if there are the conversations, I want to remember their names. So I immediately mark it down, like, because you always
Yeah, or
introduce
it's nice
yourself.
to say,
you
like-
don't just start playing and then be like, oh, hi. You always, hey, Matt, how are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you get their names. And I immediately will go to my cart, like, and I will write them
Write it?
down because
Yeah.
I'm going to get it wrong. And I do it in like driver, passenger. So it's
Yeah.
like, so I know
Or if you're
which
looking
one's
for
which.
somebody else's ball, it's nice to say, oh, Barry, yours is over here. I think I just found it, you know.
I like pulling that one out early too to be like, I remembered your name.
Right.
When I wrote it down.
It helps when you say it one time, right? Like I'll say it underneath my breath too, you know?
I'll say it back to them.
like
Well, this-
breed. Or like
Yeah.
Yeah, you did
Maddie.
that when you met me.
Yeah. I think I probably
You
did.
were like, Reid.
and then the people will be like, excuse me, I'm like nothing.
Well, even just
Helps
say
them
like,
out.
okay, hey, George, okay, gotta remember that, George, you know.
You said it a few times too.
Then
Anyways,
still
I don't know
forget.
how like the rest of society
I'm always
is.
scared I'm going to say the wrong name. And I don't want to be that guy.
Well, it's better than
So I
being
just
like,
don't say names.
hey, you person.
There's ways around it. There's ways around it. There's absolutely easy ways around it. I need to get to Road Warriors, which is brought to you by AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers, custom manufacturing of heavy haul trailers for mining, oil and gas, equipment, highway transportation, quality, innovation, integrity. They are trusted by the leaders in the heavy transport industry. Get on the road with peace of mind for your large loads. AccuSteel.ca. It was a very busy night yesterday in the National Hockey League. Tonight, not so busy, just 2 games. Canucks on the road in Boston take the Bruins, and Utah in Montreal to take on the Canadiens. NBA Cup action today. The LA Lakers, I think they're in NBA Cup action today. Lakers, Suns. Lakers undefeated in NBA Cup history. Never lost a game in the
They're
prestigious
playing the Suns?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be good. That's
In
gonna
Phoenix.
Oh, good matchup.
bunch of NBA Cup action today.
Okay.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Bulls, Wizards, Bucks, Heat, Rockets, Timberwolves, Spurs, Jazz. I think it's are we at the end of it?
Well, there's no basketball on American Thanksgiving. There's no NHL on
Oh, no,
American
but no, this is
Thanksgiving.
only
No, they
game
just
3.
hand the day to the NFL.
Yeah, that's
This
right.
is game
Here you
3 of
go.
4.
It's fine.
It's game 3 of 4.
Because
of
it's,
the
what
NBA
is it,
Cup.
6 pools of 5?
3.
So I don't even know how they do it.
6 pools of 5, yeah. So, and you play everyone once.
Right.
So that continues today, and you got your way for the League Champions League returns.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
Canadians are going today?
I had
What do we've got for the Canadians? Alfonso Davies and Bayern Munich taking on PSG.
Is this the beginning?
No, we're a few rounds into it.
Are we?
This
Okay.
is maybe match day 4 or 5.
Is Man City done?
No.
Those were my notes to ask you.
Oh, they've lost 5 straight games. But
Okay.
that's across all
All
competitions.
right. And
Am I missing a
Liverpool.
Canadian?
Liverpool's gonna win the English Premier.
It's early.
Isn't that LT's team?
Yes. They're the Flames to my Oilers.
Oh, okay.
It's that big of a rivalry.
I try.
I think
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
did
I
a
think
great
it's just
job.
Alphonso Davies for the Canadians today in action. Oh, Inter Milan's playing Leipzig. I don't know with Tejan Buchanan, though. I don't know if he'll be with them or not. So there you go. There's your Road Warriors brought to you by AccuSteel. There's your schedule for today. Champions League action, though, coming up later, which is so much fun.
So are you
Great music.
You said really? Okay.
They have theme song. Their own theme song.
Okay.
It's like done by like an orchestra.
All right. I love music. You watched Formula One this weekend, you said?
Nope.
Okay. I'm not into it. I thought we're gonna have a big conversation about this. Okay.
F1's. It's been
Was the
fun.
game
I watched it this weekend.
Was the
though.
race at 10 p.m. or
Yes.
something?
Yeah, that's
they
why I
did a
watched
night race.
it.
They
Like
did a night
after.
race.
So it started during
race
the
started
third
at
period
10.
of the Oilers game.
10 Pacific, so 11 our time.
Yeah, because I thought I saw something when I went and did the hit with Tom. that
They
the
are
race
some
was
of the
going on.
best. I love when F1 has the night race for us to watch. When they're in Australia and they're in a couple of other markets, you get the 11 o'clock race. Japan, It's awesome. And for Las Vegas, they want to do this one because I think they want like the Brits when they're waking up to watch it.
Right.
So, yeah,
And Vegas, it's like, oh, we're late in Vegas. We're driving as
it's
fast
10
as we
o'clock.
want.
Who cares? They're good.
Do they close down the entire strip?
Yeah. So how
The
do
majority of the strip, I think.
how do people feel about that? The locals, because it's not that they would necessarily go to
When
the
we're in
strip
Vegas,
anyway,
I don't think
right?
there was a
Worse for the tourists.
When we were in Vegas, there wasn't a lot of like love for the F1 races.
Is that right, eh?
Tommy was talking to a few people about it, and he wasn't getting a
It
lot
didn't
of love
seem
for it.
busy.
Well, last year it wasn't. This year it still was a little empty. Although Gager said they still had like 300,000 people there.
Oh, I think it's super
the
cool though.
weekend.
Like, that attracts me. Like if I kind of knew more about it and whatnot, I would have definitely been in Vegas for that.
Of course, because you just go everywhere.
yeah, for
Well,
the
your
drivers.
It could
Here we
be your
go.
Verstappen's
It could be your
birthday.
bi-weekly trip somewhere.
Just talk about F1.
F1's going to be fun next year. Max won again this year, 4 straight, although the first one has an asterisk. There's still the Constructors' Championship, which is going to come down to the last couple of races. And the next year, it should be wide open. Should be a lot of fun. Lewis is going to Ferrari. He's going to be wearing the red, even though you hate red.
She hates red sauce, not red uniforms.
Yeah,
I think
like
she just
red.
hates red.
Red's so in style, by
She's
the
not
way.
big into
Big holiday
ketchup.
color.
Bullfighting.
I think there's a lot.
Bullfighting.
I just don't think she likes red. She
I
hasn't
like red.
accepted it yet.
I have burgundy clothes that I'm going to be rocking for December.
Burgundy's my favorite color.
Is it really?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why would you think he's lying?
You're wearing burgundy pants.
Yeah.
Ish.
What that got to
In
do with it?
style.
Yeah, I don't have issues with it. I don't have issues with red
I just don't
You
like
do.
red sauce because white sauce is bomb.
and ketchup.
You're the one who made
Tomatoes.
this. I said there's certain things they work with, like a BLT. You can put a tomato.
Don't
in
like
it,
tomatoes.
but you can put it in a BLT. That's where it belongs.
Will you put one in there?
I probably would, and then I take it out.
So you wouldn't put one in there.
I actually do that. I'll just pretend. I'll be like,
What do you mean
I'm
you'll-
gonna give it a chance, and then I'll be like, I don't know why I did. It made everything soggy, and I'll take it out.
I used to take it out because I used to not like tomatoes. But
There you go.
tomatoes are delicious. I was missing out on so many years.
They're good for your blood.
Are they?
Yep.
Because they're red.
Get right in. I'm a red vegetable. Let me go into the bloodstream.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
how they talk.
Did you have anything to say else about the F1?
I didn't, other than like I had it on and I was trying to give it a chance, and I was more so like I liked the fact that I was familiar with Vegas and I knew the spots where the cars were driving. I thought that made me engaged, if that made any sense. But other than that, I was like, this is kind of boring.
There's a point where you couldn't stop on like the certain pedways that they have. There are walkways. There was security be like, you got to keep moving.
Yeah,
you gotta
because
keep
people weren't
walking.
paying for the ticket.
because then you get the free ticket. So they're like, you have to keep walking. You
Yeah.
can't just stop. And one of those spots was at an escalator where and people were just going up and down the
Up and down
escalator
the-
because the security guards then at that point couldn't be like, you keep moving. Like,
Right.
they are keep moving. So
Right.
there's like video of people on the escalators just going down the escalator with their phone out filming the race and then going back up the escalator filming the race. And it was like one of the better spots of
To see the race.
race of a turn that they could really see the cars and stuff. So it was just fun watching this video. These people just going up and down this escalator the whole time.
That's funny.
That is funny. This is like a quick NFL note here. Tyreek Hill's traffic tickets for careless driving and a seatbelt violation have been dismissed. The Miami-Dade police officers failed to show up for the court hearing. So it looks like somebody's gonna get sued. That's Tyreek suing the police.
You think that's going to happen?
I bet.
I
Why
don't know if
wouldn't
he'll
it?
sue. I don't know if there's point in wasting. Sue for what?
He could do the right thing and not sue, just like screw you guys. But like he has had injury since then, no?
Well, he's had a wrist issue and he's going to get surgery after this season. I think he's talking about.
That's pretty bad. But I just wanted to give that quick mention out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dave Naylor has hearing former Stamps DC Brent Monson is expected to be named defensive coordinator ordinator of the Toronto Argonauts. That's what he wrote.
He wrote ordinator twice.
Coordinator ordinator. So
You made a mistake. That's okay.
I wonder if he meant to say maybe a co-defensive coordinator or something. I got to change my Twitter account too here. I'm still Donkey Kong lover.
Oh, yeah.
I got to change it. I'm past my week.
Oh, phew.
I lost the bet, so I had to change my Twitter
Oh, I
stuff.
didn't even know that.
So that's,
Yeah, I couldn't take him seriously when he would tweet.
Yeah, I tweeted something about Ed Hervey.
Yeah.
And then just like it was a quote tweet of the Elks thing. And yeah, you just get Donkey Kong lover with a picture of Donkey Kong. So I looked like fully like a bot.
Oh,
That was one of those out there. And I'm like, yeah, so I probably should change that. I'll get doing that right away here. Richie Hall's been granted permission to interview with the Red Blacks for the defensive coordinator position. And we're going to start getting a little more of that CFL news. And then Jerry Montajong had J.C. Sherritt potentially as a defensive coordinator for Campbell and Jordan McSinnick.
Okay, and has he been with the Stamps?
J.C. Sherritt was with the Stamps.
Or was he back in California?
Then did he go to... Then he went to... Was he not in Saskatchewan this year?
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing him on a sideline at some point.
I should learn how to spell Sherritt. J.C. Sherritt, because I think you're right, like that he went to California for a little bit here. So as a coach, he was with the Stamps for 1 year in 2019. Then he was the defensive coordinator and linebackers coach with Cal Poly from 2020 to 2023. And then this year he was a linebackers coach and the run game coordinator for the Rough Riders.
Oh, interesting.
So
okay.
a bump from linebackers coach to a DC, which he was a DC at Cal Poly, who are Div 1, second Div 1. FCS, Big Sky Conference.
Right, okay.
So he has a little bit of DC experience.
Okay.
I was hoping they'd maybe keep Jason Shivers, but Rick Campbell is a defensive guy. So if you're going to bring in a young
technically Shivers
defensive
is still
mind,
here.
Yeah, but I'm not expecting him then if they go with J.C. Sherritt to Jason Shivers to still be here type thing.
Right, okay.
But if you go with a younger defensive coordinator or somebody who's never done in the CFL, you got Rick Campbell who knows what he's doing with that stuff. So it's a pretty decent hire. I could live with it.
But we're
We'll
not
see how
going to
this
get
all
the
plays
whole
out.
coaching staff when they name the head coach.
No, that usually comes in January.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, January, early February, the teams start here's our full coaching staff.
Right.
Here's everything.
They often don't announce anything.
I'm
formally
expecting
till-
Craig Dickinson will be some sort of coach in Calgary with Dave. Like I could see him being special teams coordinator now there.
Oh, okay, right.
With
yeah.
Mark Killamont. He was on the staff this past year as he's officially was a consultant or something, an advisor or something.
Oh, right,
So now
okay.
I could see just easily, naturally, he'll just become special teams
Oh,
coordinator.
I see. Okay.
It makes sense with Mark Killam gone. I was really hoping Killam would go to the Bears.
Well, that could still happen too, couldn't it?
Well, Montajong's piece has him as a special teams to the Elks.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So because then I just don't know who the Golden Bears could go get.
Yeah, I don't know enough about who's out there.
Is it tempting as a coach to want to take over we talked about the turnaround of the Golden Bears, but is that a turnaround enough to get a different coach?
I think coaching at the University of Alberta is fairly prestigious in Canadian sports.
I hope so.
And, you know,
We could apply. They posted. Maybe Stoff will apply.
I don't know. Maybe.
What's up for the show today? For your show today?
Oh, on my show?
Yeah.
Well, it's on 3 to 6 p.m.
I
Edmonton
listen.
Sports Talk. Third choice for Edmonton Sports. Tune in. iHeart,
Yeah, we'll have
YouTube.
Makes
stuff.
my day go
We're
by
gonna have
fast.
stuff. We got to nail some stuff down, but it'll be a fun show. We had a great interview yesterday with Rob and Carter Herod from the Millwoods Christian Royals that won the 6-man championship game 100-50 over the team from Hannah.
Take that, Hannah.
Yeah, they got 100 points. Now,
You got those Nickelback people there.
they're high-scoring games, but I learned a lot about 6-man football that I didn't know. And like the field's a little bit smaller and who's eligible and how many teams there are and all that. And the scores are usually higher, but no one had ever gone to 100 before in Alberta anyway. It was pretty cool. And Rob, the coach, used to play for the Esks, right?
You can listen to that YouTube podcast wherever you get them, the Reid Wilkins show from yesterday. But then show today, 3 to 6. We've got EST Afternoons with Hernan and Gager. You got Jed tomorrow, or is it Thursday?
Jed's tomorrow. What's the gentleman they hired from Sherwood Park as an ambassador? Is it Jim Skrisco?
Yeah. See, this is where I'm not good with names.
Join us today.
Jay loves him.
Yeah, Jay knows him. So
yeah, the one like spoke once. I told him the news after the hangout yesterday. He's like, it's a great hire. Like he's just like the guy's awesome. Do I have the press release still here somewhere?
Have you
Skitsko?
My apologies. Yes.
Do you have your topic off topic?
I do not.
Off topic.
Sometimes those are arrived at 2:58.
Okay.
Sometimes a little earlier than that.
Those are my favorite ones.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yes. As a nasty, I do listen after the show continuously.
When she's heading to the airport to fly somewhere.
I do.
For her Christmas party.
One night.
Hey, yesterday I had to go return a bunch of stuff that I ordered, and I had my headphones in listening.
So what, you didn't talk to the people you're returning to?
No, I do, because once I enter, when I know I'm going to talk to them, I take my headphone out, and it's just one. Because I wanted to catch up.
Oh, so you only take one out.
I slept in a little bit, so
That's
I was behind. I wanted to listen to, LT, Nielsen. I wanted to listen to the Hangout. Bless you. I wanted to listen to the Hangout. And then I texted you, and I'm like, oh, who are you on with? And you're like, Reid. And then you said it on the show, and then I felt bad. I'm like, oh, I do listen to our show. I'm going to listen to it. I did listen to it after.
So you like the off-topic topic?
Yes.
Oh, have you participated?
I try, yeah. I try my best to like hop in the nasty chat.
It was Lego and model building yesterday.
Yes, that's right.
I do not know what it will be today, everybody. We'll get there. I don't stress about it.
It's also,
I know
if you
we'll have
had
something.
If you had it, you shouldn't be. You won't even be saying it right now.
No, I wouldn't want to share it. Well, it depends. I guess I could to get people to think about it, but then they would start submitting stuff during the day that I wouldn't see during our show.
Oh.
You could tease it in a sense of it.
Yeah,
but
I can't even.
I know there will be.
I know there will be.
Maybe Jay's going to come in with something. He's going to have this great
I might
idea.
start doing more Christmas themed stuff.
What is Christmas season?
Yeah, like fully now. For sure after November 25th.
Exactly.
I think, to me, a Grey Cup's a big point for me. Once Grey Cup ends, then I feel like it's very Christmassy.
I saw some Christmas lights before November 11th, and I almost felt that was inappropriate.
Yeah, I'm not down.
Fort Sask Station goes to Christmas on, it was late Halloween. They flipped to the Christmas.
Who did?
Mix and Fort
Oh, the
Sask.
station that plays all Christmas music? They started at Halloween?
I was driving home because I know that last year they did it November 1st. It was the first time I ever heard a radio station.
They did all Christmas, or they started introducing
No, they went all Christmas. I was stunned because usually it's always been November 12th.
And do they have jocks on that station anymore, or is it all automated?
Rob Christie's out there.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. So I was like, I knew last year they did November 1st, so I was flipping between stations, and then I was driving home on Halloween, and it came on, and I was like, and so I listened to a few songs. I'm like, I thought the same thing as you. Are they just mixing in a few songs and going out? And then the splitter came going all Christmas. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's
not even November.
That's
October
too
31st,
early.
you're doing this.
That's too early.
So, and then they usually go like a couple days after Christmas.
Yeah,
because it used to be like hard stop, Boxing Day, the new Christmas, the music returns. Your regular. They went a few extra days and stuff. Yeah. So before November.
Well, I guess it works for them, but man, oh man, it's just I don't like how Halloween decorations are out. Well, I guess it's buying the decorations if you want to get them, but it's just so much commercialism. I'm sounding like an old.
That's how I was at the beginning of the show. That's exactly what it was. Like there's just it's so pumped in your face. Like
get used to
and then as soon as Christmas ends, it's going to be like, you better get your Valentine's Day stuff, or you're not a good spouse or whatever.
I don't know. How much time do we have?
Scotty's and Briar's.
We don't have that much time. Point. We can do another discussion about this on Thursday when I'm on.
Yeah, you're going to be
the
back.
Hangout.
I probably won't be, everybody.
She'll complain about something else with her food.
Jasmine's going to block me from the Hangout.
What?
You're going to block me from being on the Hangout after today.
I wouldn't block you unless, you want to listen to us talk about fantasy football. It's up to you.
Jasmine, tough loss this week in fantasy football. That's the takeaway of today's Hangout.
Yeah, see, that's fine. I'm fine knowing that.
Well, she lost by 2 points.
2 points.
And it came down to yesterday. And then, Reid, thanks for coming in today. Looking forward to the show, 3 to 6, yourself and Jay. Coming up next here on EST Lock Shop, Dusty and Huss. We got 2 guys in a goalie, Dusty, Gager, and Cass. EST Afternoons with Hernan and Gager. Gager working from home today. Got a little tickle in his throat. So Dusty comes back for one day and getting everyone sick, it seems. So thanks, Dusty. And then the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Mill. Thanks to everyone for tuning in to the Hangout. On behalf of Reid, Jasmine, I'm Matt. Thanks once again. And like I said, Lock Shop coming up in just a few minutes right here in your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, Edmonton Sports Talk. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here, joining us today.